Thank you for not saying ooh, and poggers in front of my parents. I know that took restraint.
What?
You're welcome.
Welcome back, Prince Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, Prince. Apocalypse penis.
Pepper Pat, you know, give me the Dr.
Pepopalopolis.
You'll get there, don't worry.
Some specific company owned by both Coke and Pepsi would call me. But anyways, hi. It's been a while.
Hi.
Been a while.
You're looking good.
Yeah, it's been.
Keep it in shape. Proud of you. All right, I'm gonna roll a d5.
Okay.
Oh no.
But there's 6 of us. I don't understand.
I know, crazy. I'll just say, what happened last time? Why am I rolling a d5?
Alrighty. What happened last time? Last time, Ajisai reconnected with the group and sorted out the fact that they'd been brought back by pretending very briefly that they had not been restored to life and very unsuccessfully pretended to still be dead. The group reconvened about that. They then went and they infiltrated the underground complex, the slave fighting rings, and they tried to make it seem like they were patrons of it. Maxine was sent down to fight, and then they did fight, and then stealth didn't work. War were declared. Everybody fought. The Master of Shadows turned out to actually be the servant of the Master of Shadows, and the real Master of Shadows was the servant all along.
The servant we made along the way.
And then we fought against them, and we managed to defeat them, but at what cost? Because along the way, we lost our dear friend Kyra. Wow. To death. And also, as another recap, based on several minutes ago, Cody captured me walking and saying, wow. And now he has that on his soundboard to use when he likes. So people at home, when you hear that, it's probably not actually me. All right. And the group went off. Ajisai took Kyra's body and fled towards the docks to keep Kyra's body safe, and the others are trying to flee from the authorities and the like. And
you guys were exiting the room at the end of last session. You passed by the gorish remains of the yellow-skinned individual that had tried to leave before you.
Yes.
People exploded.
Yeah.
That happened.
You all, as quickly as you could, made your way out the familiar exit to the room, since the only other one you're not sure exactly where it goes. Back towards the slaves' asylum. As you all make your way up the narrowing steps and open the doorway to the slaves' asylum, you see people running around. There's a mass amount of people that seem to be in a bit of a panic. And immediately you're greeted with a dull glow as you see fire building up in different stalls. And you see people rushing to get water. You see guards darting about on the walls, and in the distance you see lanterns being lit and moving towards this area's direction.
Maybe we should avoid all that.
Yeah. Oh, probably.
Who took Kyra's body again?
Ajisai is
Right, I made you invisible, too, I think.
We need to make our way over to the docks.
Yeah, so I'll just say you'd be invisible. You'd be the first to see this. This would be the point where anything different could happen. So I'll just say immediately, what are you planning on doing?
So I see this first, since I'm out ahead of the others.
Yeah, you were running ahead.
With the, just to be clear about the circumstances, in case it comes up, I also still have about an hour left on my potion of giant strength, which is why I'm carrying Kyra. I would like to just refresh my memory, guys, in case I've forgotten. Am I heading to a certain place in the docks?
Yes, you were heading to the warehouse that I said was empty that you could go to and use that I was given.
Yeah, given that I'm invisible and that none of them would be directly looking for me, and that we decided that because Kyra is currently a non-person and thus an object, they are also invisible. I would like to just move as quickly as I can. Despite seeing people, I'd like to weave in and out of buildings and through alleys and try to make my way towards the docks without stopping to really try to hide very much.
All right, you would take probably a hard left then and just start down that way to make your way
Yeah.
expediently away from the commotion and towards the docks. You're invisible. There's nothing that really gets in your way.
Excellent. Excellent.
I can't say that you'd be bothered.
Yeah.
The rest of you reach this, you see the same thing I described beforehand. Some people seem to be trying to put out areas. You see out of the group of you. Take a look here. No, that'd be all you see, just off a baseline description.
Oh, no.
What as a group are you planning on doing?
For simplicity and stealth's sake, I will. I'll turn to Krusk. Krusk, do you think this might be weird? Would you mind carrying me if I become like a mouse or something? Because then there's less people for us to notice, or for them to notice.
Sure.
You just have a lot of clothing folds going on. And it would be easy to hide in.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, I will promptly wild shape into like a little field mouse.
All right, you do so.
Does everybody
I
remember
put her in
the
my pocket.
directions that I gave Ajisai?
Hmm?
Does everyone remember the directions I gave Ajisai in case we get separated?
Yeah, go to some docks, yeah.
That's concerning. Just follow me as closely as you can.
Let's say I do. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll start to make our way. Would it be better to go down the slaves' quarters, or would it be better to go off into the more populated area that is closer to the area that everybody freaking knows and has bad people protecting and yada yada?
So just in case the full scenario isn't, or to make sure everyone knows exactly what's going on, it is currently past midnight at this point. And you do see a lot of guard movement. You're not sure how much is directed at what you were doing versus what's going on in the slaves' asylum. You know that going straight this way would lead you through the area with all the people in flames. While if you wanted to avoid that, you'd have to go south.
Yeah, I vote we take a detour.
Yeah,
Go
let's
around the shit
avoid all
show.
the fire.
Yeah.
What happened over there? Was that you guys?
Was that
No,
us? I don't
Nah.
remember.
I don't think so.
We never lit anything on fire.
Nah, that was
I wouldn't know.
us.
I was downstairs.
I guess
Nah, no.
fires just randomly, spontaneously happen here. Just, yeah.
I mean,
That makes
don't
sense.
Look at,
This place is
don't
very
look at-
hot.
Yup.
Does it look like the entire like it looks like bad, right? Everything down here looks really bad.
Yeah, I mean there are people fleeing. You see, roll me perception.
Okay.
You got this.
Do 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 do.
21.
Hey!
You see the flames have been localized mostly to several stalls. It looks like they might have been, it either might have caught or been set while people either weren't looking or busy. It is it was started on the north end of the district, up against the stone wall. You with a 21, you'd see just barely for a second through the crowd. You'd see a few people who you just at a glance would be able to recognize as other slaves, either trying to dart and make escape, or hiding. And you see one younger, probably 17, 18-year-old boy, just holding a taller woman's hand, wearing these loose white robes that hang loosely with these silk bands that connect to jewelry on their wrists and ankles, walking away towards the Alandamer's Gate.
Okay. It doesn't look like it's mostly caught onto the stalls, not like the cages or anything.
I mean, you would assume there may be some in there, but you can't see that from here.
Fuck. I could probably stop this, but I getting out and getting to Kyra is much more important, though. She would just agree with the others and start making her way toward the south.
Okay. And you do so. How are you guys moving?
Stealthily.
Yeah, as much as we can.
With Maxine, it's gonna be a little hard.
Yeah,
Can I
dot,
get
dot,
a
dot.
Boobily.
Can I get a group stealth check from you guys?
In full
Let's go.
gladiator regalia.
They bounce
I'm in a
boobily towards
pocket.
the docks.
Can you cast spells while you're wild shaped? I can't remember.
No.
No.
I can cast them beforehand. but-
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to, Regan. You are in a pocket.
Yeah, I was like, I'm in a pocket. Sorry, y'all. I didn't have the thing up. So,
It's fine.
sorry.
Here
That's
we
a
go.
5.
Hey, it's
Unless
pretty
I cast
Yeah.
end of last game, I don't know. It's been a month.
This is foreboding. I've gotten 2 5s. Oh no.
You guys are
Maxine, you're
making
just
your
too
way,
tall.
south, avoiding the flames and the chaos near the gate, and you start moving about 4 or 5 minutes before you see a small regiment of guards moving northward up the roads in your direction.
Oh shit.
Wait, guards are moving northwards towards us.
Yeah, you'd
Yep.
see them. At this point, you'd be probably under there. So as you start moving forward and south, you would see a regiment of guards moving up the road this way.
Hard left.
Can we
Hard left. Hard right. Something. Let's go.
try to duck through like a building or something, like to the side?
You do see doors on these buildings, but there's no alleyways or anything immediately here. You'd either have to quite literally enter a building, or force a door open if they're locked, jump a window, something like that.
Mhm. It sounds like we're going through a door.
Yeah.
All right. Krusk will turn and try and just nonchalantly open a door.
Okay, you turn. Roll me a D100.
Get it.
50-50 shot.
You walk into the
30.
You reach out, the door opens.
Oh, thank God. Everyone in.
Yep.
Hop, 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 hop. All right. What do we see inside this building?
You enter a dark building. It's small. It's a mixture of wood and brick. You're in a small entrance area with a section for different shoes and different coats, most of them quite thin and silken. You see a small circular stairway to your right and what looks like a larger living area and kitchen ahead of you. Behind it, you see several arched windows that just are open air. There's no glass or anything that lead into what looks like a courtyard behind it, and that would be the first thing you'd see. Who's the highest passive perception amongst you?
Probably me.
Probably.
I have a
yeah.
16.
Leaf, you hear a small rumbling from upstairs, and all of you would see a dim light appear at what appears to be the top of the stairway to your right.
Crap.
Gets fists ready.
Uh,
As soon as they tell me to punch something, I'll punch something. I'll knock them out.
the light seems to be getting closer. I assume.
It appeared. It hasn't moved yet, but you hear as it catches your attention, you do hear the sounds of someone rousing, and you do hear movement upstairs.
Where are the guards out in the street?
The guards, they were a short ways off. They haven't passed by yet.
Haven't passed by.
You can hear the sounds mixed in with the muddled shrieks and different yells of orders to your north. You do hear the sound of marching approaching.
Mm-hmm. Crap.
I have a question about my elemental attunement.
Ask away.
It says that I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. If it
Mhm.
comes near enough, can I do that to just kind of like snuff it out?
Yeah, if you can see it, you can do it. Well, assuming it's within range of it, everything else in the ability.
So I will basically, like, if it gets near enough to where I can see any sort of fire, anything, any sort of flame, I will try to just snuff it out whenever I see it at the top of the stairs.
All right.
Well,
Try to give us a little bit more time.
Huh.
all right. Everyone hide! Everyone hide!
Oh, that's not gonna work.
I know,
Until the
but
At least until the guards go by.
Fuck.
yeah, just until the guards go by. Just.
Alright, here I go. Max will try to squeeze herself into like.
I will be at
By
the
the
bottom of the
stairway?
stairs. I will be basically waiting as soon as I see even a smallest hint of a flame. Just
All right. So where you're all trying to hide as well? So Max, you said you're hiding by the stairway. Alif, where are
Yeah.
you standing?
I will be at the bottom of the stairway, trying to hide, like, be as low as I can beside of like the stairs.
All right. And so Maxine, are you going into the living room past the stairway or up into the stairway?
Don't go up into the stairway.
yeah.
like next to the stairway. Like I'm imagining it like
Behind
a
me.
Yeah. Yup.
Sorry, I
Kind
missed
of
that. What was
crouching
it?
down, ready to jump up and attempt to grapple, if need be.
All right. So you're at the bottom with Alif. Crust, what are you doing?
I am keeping it. I want to try and hide behind a corner, looking at the stairway, just in case.
Around the corner, there would be the closet, would give you a view of the front door, and a bit of a view outside, or you could go into the living room beyond. It's pretty simple first floor layout. Those would be
I'll
the
go in
two
there.
spots aside
Plot plan.
the staircase. Otherwise, it's just the threaded hallway right at the front.
All right. He's going into the closet. He'll
All
be
right.
out shortly. Don't worry, everyone.
You see Krusk step in behind several of those same jackets and shawls I was describing earlier. The light itself does grow brighter as you hear steps coming down, and a small candle flame appears. Alif, you douse the flame. It goes out as you hear a brief stumbling, and a candlestick falls and tumbles down the staircase. I'm gonna make a perception check, and all you roll me stealth again.
Yep.
Do we have advantage for being in darkness?
They have disadvantage because they're in darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, sounds good. All right.
Come on.
That's survival.
It's pretty
Hold on,
okay.
that's survival. I have a 0 to both, but that was
Yeah.
a misroll.
Oh,
14's not bad for
leave.
Maxine though. Just Maxine and
I had to like
standing
jump
at the
out and
bottom
go
of the stairs.
ha as I did it.
Max is just standing there.
You see, it looks like an older male figure appear at the center section of the stairs, squinting down towards you in the dim light. They look around. Their eyes linger over you for a second, Alif, before they pass you over. They super drop to 20.
Oh.
Is anyone there? You see a small dagger at their waist as they thumb it with one hand, almost nervously as they start creeping down the stairs towards the group of you. At this point, you hear the marching of the boots outside get louder as Krusk, you see just the first glints of metal appear as about 15, 16, what looks like armed guards moving past. They move with a degree of purpose, yet they're still regimented. They just start passing the door as this happens.
Okay, cool. And this old man hasn't spotted us yet?
Doesn't look like it. As he starts
Cool.
walking down the stairs, he gets closer.
Not saying anything.
He gets to the base of the stairs, and his eyes, at this point, it'd be hard for him to miss. He looks up, and with his
I will go for punch.
Oh no! I tried to grapple.
all right, roll me an athletics check.
This poor old man.
And an
You're
attack.
gonna murder old people
I'm
again.
going- Look,
Wait, I'm trying to save him from getting fucking murked.
Look, I'll wait for you to grapple him, then I'll punch him.
You
Just
can
like-
Hello? Is anybody out
somebody.
there in the
Oh, I have
house?
advantage.
Is that my daughter? Have you finally come to visit?
What do I roll, Aaron?
Roll me athletics.
Okay.
Doctor, why?
Okay, yeah!
He puts up a much stronger fight than you'd expect, but you grab him, you pull him back. A leaf, are you striking them?
Yes. I am non-lethally striking them.
Roll an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, that hits. Just roll damage.
Yeah,
this
non-lethally.
poor old man.
No, it's a lot of damage.
9. Yeah, he's unconscious. So as you grab him, Maxine, you put your hand over his mouth and one under his arm, bring him into almost a half Nelson as you pull him back, trying to drag him into the shadows. And then, like faster than you could see, a fist just connects with their throat, and you hear a brief choking sound. And in the dim light, you just see his eyes roll into the back of his head, and he falls limp in your arms.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Shh! Oh my god, you guys! What the fuck was that? Shush!
I'm being a dick back right now.
Be quiet! Everyone shut up, there are guards passing! Everyone shut up.
The marching goes by. Yeah, no one seems to notice what's going on.
God. Fuck, we just saved your fucking ass.
Take him back to his bed. Take him back
That's
to his
what my
bed.
fucking plan was before Psychopath over here fucking
Take him back
kills
to his
him.
bed.
Killed him.
Jeez. Maxwell, Princess carry this old man the
From
whole
the
time
top
being
of the
like,
stairs, you hear, "Sweetie, are you okay?"
oh,
Lay him down and get out of here.
Max is just halfway up the stairs and has a look of pain. Guys, I don't think I could take
You're gonna make me punch out an old lady too. I'll fucking do it. You better come back down these stairs and put down that old man.
Immediately, quickly comes down the stairs. Is there a medieval couch or something?
Moving into living space, there's several chairs.
Medieval couch.
There's no couch to speak of.
Maxwell put him in a chair and fucking take like 16
going to
gold
the door.
pieces. And she's gonna take like 20 gold pieces.
Oh
just
my
puts
God.
it in
Oh my
his
God.
hand. God fucking.
They tumble out of the hand and they clatter onto the ground a bit.
Shit. Fuck, we're bad people. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry, man.
What are you doing down there? Come back to bed.
I bolt.
Are the guards gone?
Yeah,
they passed by at this point, yes.
Let's get the fuck out. I care.
Go. I fucking dropped the coins. God, this is fucking embarrassing.
Go.
Which
I
way are you
just-
guys going? Out the back or out the front?
I feel like the same way we came in.
Yeah.
All right, you step out the front door and you continue your way south.
Cord, listen, I wasn't involved in that shit.
You grabbed him.
I'm trying to silence him!
What's gonna happen when we let him go, huh?
I could have held him. Till the guards left? Who cares if an old
And
man's
then he runs
pissed at
after the
us?
guards.
Ah, whatever.
Ah,
That's someone's granddad, probably. Shit.
and he's fine. Goes down the road.
Cord.
She's gonna
what
have a
am I
really
do with
bruised
her?
throat. That's all.
Crushed Adam's apple. Everyone recovers from that. Cord, what am I gonna do?
Are we the apocalypse?
As you guys get to the end of the block, you hear a brief scream come from a house behind you.
Oh, Cord.
Have you ever considered that maybe we're the apocalypse after all?
Guys, are we bad people?
The apocalypse.
I think we're the bad guys.
This is fine.
Just like, can you roll me a survival check to see how well you can find this place based off of the instructions that Alif gave you?
You know it. Oh, I'm gonna do so good at this.
Oh
Do it.
no.
You
Oh,
can
no.
do it.
You got
That's-
this, sweetie.
Hey.
17?
Pretty good.
All right, you're pretty solid on where you're going. You know it's near the docks area, so you make your way along the main road and down, following the roads in. It takes about, all in all, after everything, probably 30-40 minutes of moving through different streets and looking around until you find a large set of buildings. in almost a U shape. And there's an archway in the middle where a bridge connects the two main buildings, behind which you know is the building that Alif told you about.
All right, let's get in there.
Right, as you make your way behind the buildings and over a small wall, you see the small green, almost a cottage. It'd be the best way to describe it. You find the door unlocked, and the building itself not really furnished much at all, but there's enough to keep yourself at least somewhat comfortable in the meantime.
What kind of furnishing is in here?
There's a table. There is a singular wooden chair. There's kind of a makeshift bed. It's roughly twin size. It's big enough to put a person in, but like even like Krusk wouldn't be super comfy in that. He'd kind of have to scrunch up a little, almost in like a fetal position to fit. The bedding is like a thin wool, enough to keep you warm, but barely. A lot of it seems to be, it'll get you by, but it's not going to get you much further.
Alrighty, I'm going to put Kyra on the bed and secure them and make sure that the body
So
is.
you double check that copper pieces are still over their eyes, which they are.
And then I will go to guarding the area and waiting for the others to show up. I have my mission.
All right. You spend the next probably 15 or so minutes waiting as they catch up, just observing the area. A few sailors walk by. You hear a few different shouts of either joy or pain. You're not exactly sure, from different bars in the area. And otherwise, you're mostly undisturbed. As the rest of you, barring anything else, once you the main area of the Gems district and get into the Wave district, you find that most of the excitement has abated. It looks like there's a massive focus in that specific area of the city this evening. The guards here are barely in attendance, as they've all seemed to have been diverted to the emergency. You also find yourselves uninterrupted in your trip back to the warehouse Alif mentioned.
Just gets in and closes the door like immediately behind all of us.
I'll like scritch on the inside of Krusk's like pocket, like let me out, let me out, let me out.
Get out of here!
As soon as I'm out of the pocket, I'll morph back to me.
All right.
Holy crap! I forgot you were in there.
I'm really glad you didn't crush me, but I feel like less
Me
of us
too.
moving around was probably for the best.
Definitely.
I wouldn't have wanted to morph back while you were, while I was in the pocket. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that'd have been quite terrible.
Wouldn't
You would
it
have ruined my
weird?
shirt.
Yeah, sorry. I'm glad I didn't though. So we're fine.
Also glad you didn't.
Was anybody here when you got here, Ajisai?
Not to my knowledge. Whenever I got here, the place seemed vacant. I put Kyra down, and I waited for you guys to get here.
Oh, all right.
So
Well.
now what?
Yeah.
What was with those fires?
I had saw someone leading a small slave away. They had a bunch of jewelry and things, but I don't know of anything else. They seemed calmer than the others, but that's about all I saw.
Seemed like a slave break or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe, but
I mean, I can't blame them.
Nothing related to us, right? We didn't cause that.
I don't think
Don't
so.
think so.
the only thing I can think of is that some more of Dailee's slaves might have been above ground, and if they also exploded, maybe that happened.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Forgot about that.
I can't believe somebody could do something like that.
That's
Yeah.
what would have happened to me if I kept that thing on back in Waterdeep.
Yeah,
I'm
that
glad
would
we
have been
didn't
bad.
opt for the collar. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, do we know anybody who could revive her?
Yeah,
The
how long
man
do we
who-
have on the clock for that?
We
Man
have
who
a good
owns this
amount of
place.
time. with the spell that I cast. So we should have a good amount of time, over a week.
Ooh.
Hmm.
The man who owns this place has helped me out many times before. I'm not sure if he can help us out this time. Maybe even just let us stay here for a while we find someone, but he also wants me to do a task for him soon, so maybe that'll be how we go. He
What
was
does he
the
want
reason
you
I
to do?
escaped before. I don't know. Back before I met Kyra, he was the one that got me to Kyra. He's the entire reason I'm not in the position I was in before.
And he might be able to revive her?
The only other idea I have is that what Diley said before he died. He said it wasn't the end, which means maybe there's some way to revive someone inside of his temple.
I wouldn't rely on that. Well, just due to...
That's the only other idea that I had.
I don't really think we
obviously
can
think
fall
that-
back on the allies of the man that we just killed.
Exactly.
Are there no
Where-
clerics or anything like that here? No temples?
That's what I was going to ask him whenever he came back. Even though I grew up here, I don't know this place hardly any better than you do. I just know the places that they would take me.
You
Okay. Well,
you
we
said
have
we had
time.
a week?
10
right?
days.
10 days?
And I can
Aaron.
recast it, so.
We are in correct?
Yes.
So how far away would we be from like Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate by land, you're looking at anywhere between, I mean, on and off. You'd probably look at at least a week and a half, assuming you get a vehicle. By foot, you're looking at maybe a fortnight. By boat,
By boat, yeah.
by boat, maybe a week to 10 days the most, especially if you're going through the night.
Yeah.
If winds are favorable, you can get there. Records would be in under a week, but generally speaking, about a week.
The winds would always be favorable if I punch wind at it.
Okay.
I'm playing.
Then, well, we could potentially head to another major city that doesn't hate us at the moment. Baldur's Gate is a bit north from here. If we were to acquire a boat heading to Baldur's Gate, we could potentially find a cleric there.
All right.
Yeah. I've not heard the greatest things about Baldur's Gate, but it's one of the major cities on the Sword Coast. So that's it's an idea.
It's a possibility.
That spell that you put on Kyra, is that something that we can keep doing if it runs out?
I can keep recasting it.
So it's just a matter of transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
What
we
sort of
could
transport
we could
would
go
do
on
then?
foot potentially then. We just need to get out of the city.
She like looks over at Kyra's body. I mean, define on foot because someone has to carry them.
Well,
We could
If
rent a
anything-
carriage, bring it here, just kind of load her in the back,
you
make
just
sure
mean-
it's covered.
So you just mean by land, you don't mean walking.
Right.
Yeah, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't expecting anybody to carry Kyra.
I was
No,
going to say,
that'd be-
um,
Tiring. That would be tiring.
if we really needed to, I could become a bear or a giant goat or something, and we could sling her over my back if we really needed to.
Can you roll me an intelligence check, Krusk?
Ah, crap. I'm not good at those.
Roll yeah, roll that or no, yeah, intelligence is the best for this.
Here you go.
Would our Arcana, maybe?
Absolutely not.
Damn it! Ah, it's 11!
An 11, you know, so you have two sets of mountains between you that lightly mark the border of You'd have to
Right.
make your way through those. That would be the longest going part of the journey, between which there's like a small section of rivers and swamps. And then beyond that, you're on the high road at that point, and that's aside from maybe bandits, there's not much to
Yeah.
really worry about there.
Yeah.
There's also a forest you'd have to go through.
A boat.
So
would
it's
probably be
not an easy journey on foot, but it's entirely doable. Otherwise, you'd
Would
have
it
to take a
be?
move.
Are those areas traversable by, like, if we got a carriage, would be able to
There are
to get a
roads.
carriage there?
It's still slow going, but it would be more expedient. But that's where you're looking at,
Mhm.
like the time that would make or break you is getting through that forest. The forest is probably the lightest part, and then the mountains. It's the cloud peaks and the small teeth that you
Yeah.
need to get through, and those can take, if they're not in a good condition at the time of you going through, if there's been an avalanche or anything, it can take a long time to pass through those.
True. Okay. I will say the only thing the main thing we'd need to worry about if we wanted to travel by land is the mountains and other areas we'd have to pass through. It might not be safe depending on the conditions. Like avalanches can occur and other things of the like. But as soon as we get past those mountains, it's mainly traveling along the high road. So definitely possible.
We could go and see if he's here and see what sort of options we might have.
Your friend, the one who saved you? Yeah, we could
Worth a shot.
absolutely do that. But I think the Baldur's Gate thing is probably our second best bet after that. So.
No, I
Yeah.
agree.
I think it might be the first best bet, to be honest.
Yeah.
This place is terrible.
You have
But
something
if there's something we can
to
do
suggest?
here, then that's best. But
Something to suggest, Ajisai?
Mm-mm. Oh, I have no idea how to move around. Traveling as far as I did whenever you guys met me is the farthest I've gone. As far as moving people around stealthily goes, I'm not that good at it. Up until now, I've just been walking as an immortal being of death in the direction of whatever I had to kill. So, I'm not to be relied upon when it comes to talking about smart ways to move around.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
bad at moving around stealthily, but I really don't know much about where to go or how to get a carriage or anything like that. So, kind of a fish out of water here. Sorry.
That's okay.
I do know mountains. If we have to go through them, I mean, I grew up in mountains. I'm not scared
Okay.
of mountains. I like mountains.
Yeah,
Okay.
forests, I've got you covered.
Yeah, forest and mountains.
Yeah. The only issue being, getting a carriage through, an area that has had an avalanche
Yeah.
collapse. But
Like I
Got it.
said,
He
we
had
can
got me a
sling her
boat
over my back.
before.
sorry?
He had got me a boat before. I'm not sure if that could be something could be possible.
Traveling by boat would be much easier.
Yeah,
But
boat would be
the-
good.
I've never been
The
on a boat.
only problem being, if he doesn't get us a boat, then, we're not exactly wanted in the city.
Yeah.
Or I guess we are wanted in this city, but not for the
Yeah.
correct reasons. But yeah. When can we meet your friend?
I was gonna
leave.
see if he was in now. If you wanted to come with me,
It's pretty late.
it's not
Yeah,
something
no
that I
harm in
feel.
We don't
like,
have a lot of time to waste.
It's not something I
True.
feel like should be something to wait. If
How
even
far
if
away is he?
He should be just in the other building.
Okay.
That's where he was last time, at least. If he's not there, then probably at his home. So I have no idea.
You think he'd
Um,
be awake, and in that building at
don't
this
know.
time?
I don't know.
No harm.
That's what I'm gonna go check.
If you
Yeah.
go, Alif, let me go with you so then I can give us a little bit of advantage, a little bit more cover.
I was wanting to know if anyone, if everyone or anyone wanted to go with me. I know that I'm not the best at talking through things, but he does want me to do something in the north. Maybe it's even to that city. I don't know.
Maybe. I'll go with you. I can talk my way out of a situation.
Sure. I'll come with you both.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay with Kyra.
Okay.
All right.
I'll stay back
Careful.
too.
All right. All right. Let's get a move on then.
All right.
Go up to the door.
Casting pass without a trace as we go. Just in case.
Yeah, it's only like a building over.
Crossroad without a trace.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very close. As you step outside, the group of you look up and you see there is a dim, what looks like a lantern or something illuminating a room upstairs in the otherwise dark series of warehouses.
Is that
It
gonna be
him.
your
It
friend?
man's.
I'll leave you with, you would recognize that. It looks like his office.
That's his office. That's where we were last time.
Okay, good. And
You see,
you're sure you're on good
illuminated.
relations?
There's a large
he didn't-
shadow cast up against the window. Sorry,
I
keep
will
going.
say he didn't want anything to do with my revenge, but he at least said that he wasn't going to get in my way. So,
Okay.
I don't know. He's the only person here, the only person anywhere near here that I would trust.
All right. Cool. And you, Aaron, you said there was a large window or large shadow cast on the window.
Cast by whatever that lantern is. You can't see exactly where it's hung, but it seems to cast a large shadow against part of the window.
I climb up the building. I'm kidding.
All right. So we just knock, or
Just starts heading over.
all right,
Okay.
you lead the way. I'll provide backup.
Onward!
You
Yep,
guys
we go.
head on over. You cross to the entrance you're familiar with, Leaf. There's a large wooden sliding door that's been left open. You see a few tools scattered around. It looks like the area wasn't locked up or anything for the evening. The building inside is dark except for the dim glow inside up ahead. As you enter, it's silent.
On getting in there, I would basically just look around, make sure that like nothing's gonna jump out at us. But like going upstairs would be what I would do, and getting up to the office door.
All right.
I would
Yeah.
I would knock along the office door before doing anything.
You walk up the stairs and you knock on the door. You see curtains drawn from the glass-paned windows that look out and over the different parts of the warehouse. There's no response. You hear some small movement from inside, but there's no audible response to your knocking.
I will just go to enter.
You reach for the door. It clicks open, and you see the room has been destroyed. Desks have been turned over, and you see papers scattered about the room. Most of the furniture has been pushed to the side, and in the center of the room, hands bound behind a chair, covered in blood, is the semi-conscious body of Dyrus.
Run, 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 run.
Oh no!
What?
I will promptly cast Cure Wounds on him. What spell slots I got? I'll just first level Cure Wounds him.
All right. Roll in the chat for me. Let me.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Is it
Pretty
back?
alright.
Okay. As the energy pulses through his body, there's a brief snort. You see a bit of blood drip out of the front of his face,
Dark.
and he comes back to consciousness.
Darkus, what's happened? I will immediately try to undo him.
You start untying the knots. You see that rope is dug in, even past some of the scaling on their wrists. You free him in short order. Somebody out there hates you, little girl.
Oh.
When? Why?
Sometime yesterday, I think. I don't know how long I've been out. That's fine. Most of what happened is my business.
I killed him.
Sure.
I
Good.
can't sense him anymore.
He starts trying to stand up and he stumbles for a second. And he starts walking over to one of the overturned desks and starts dragging it out of the way.
I didn't mean to bring you into this.
I know what I'm getting into. Believe me, I'm not exactly above board. I think this is the first time I've been tied to a chair.
Terrifying.
What did they do? What were they what did they try to get?
I was associates of yours curious as to who is visiting this area. I assume. But it's also some of mine. He brings his foot down and part of the floor shatters as he reaches under the floorboards and pulls out a small box. Roughly, if you were to flatten your hand out, it would fit, resting a corner on your thumb. It would reach out to your pinky, about that size. It's about 2 inches thick, and there is a small gold seal on the top, and a what looks like an intricate but small lock on the front. You ready to pay me back?
Of course, yes, anything. But
He puts it in your hands. There's someone who's going to be looking for this in Waterdeep in about a month or 2. Make sure they get it. Do not look inside. Under no circumstances.
How do I get to Waterdeep that quick?
We'll have to get you a boat.
Would that boat...
Goodness.
How long would that boat take to get to Waterdeep?
To Waterdeep? Where are we? Probably... you're looking at about half that time. Probably 3 weeks to a month.
Looks over toward Regan. Would you be able to keep her fine?
Yeah. I'm able to recast it at any point. Just say the word.
I'll
keep an
definitely
eye on
find
the
somebody
time.
in Waterdeep that could do that.
I know of a lot of temples. I mean, looks to Krusk. We've done it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Concerning. But at least you'll be able to find a temple.
That's fine.
I'm not sure where we'll find someone in Waterdeep to bring someone back to life. Oh wait, I died in Waterdeep. Right.
Right.
This is Diacris Fredren. He was the one who saved me, and I have to do this for him.
It was making an investment.
Well, you invested wisely, my friend.
It's a
I
pleasure to
better
meet
have.
you.
A pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
You see him reach back under the floorboards, and beside it, he pulls out a thin, dark bottle, and just pulls the cork off the top with his teeth and starts downing it.
Was it the dragon's blood I gave him?
Yeah.
Yay! We
Hell yeah.
finally have someone drink it.
Get poisoned.
I'm so happy.
Okay. We should,
What's the plan for getting this boat then?
yeah.
He looks out the window to the warehouse and then starts walking off. He opens a side door into the office and walks out onto the bridge that connects it to the next office, or to the next warehouse area.
Follows.
Mm-hmm.
He looks out over at the city. It's gonna be in an uproar pretty quick. How quiet were you about it?
Extremely
We weren't
well.
caught on our way
Didn't
out.
Answer my question.
I'd say fairly.
We don't know
It's-
what started that fire over there. It was either because of the slave collar's explosion, or some other completely unrelated thing.
Certainly wasn't us, though.
Mm-hmm.
We get you out tonight.
Okay.
Whew.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Don't. Trust me.
Too late.
Okay, I won't.
Good. He shoves the bottle into your chest, Krusk, and walks past you.
Nope. Oh, is it empty?
No.
Nice. I'll take a swig.
It's good. He starts stalking off.
Should we?
Well,
We should
follow?
go and get the others.
Wait where I told you. I'll see you in an hour. If I'm not back by then, assume I'm dead.
Do you need anyone to come with you?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
goodbye.
Let's get back to the others.
Up, 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 up.
We go back.
Max, and Ajisa, what have you guys been up to?
Patty cake, bakers, man. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you mad that I fired you?
No, I kind of saw it coming. I mean, if
Yeah.
you weren't the way you were, you didn't really need someone looking out for you like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't really intending to get hired again so soon anyway.
Oh yeah.
We were doomed from the start. She'll kind of crack a smile at that.
Hmm. I did it pretty abruptly. So after everything calmed down, I felt bad about it. I'm pretty impulsive.
So I've gathered.
I don't really have any money to give you. Anyways.
That's fine.
Like, I was super conning you whenever I hired you and offered to give you all the money that I was going to make.
You're
I was
going on
dead.
about this, huh? Yeah.
You shouldn't have said yes to that.
It was kind of, I don't know, it was like a, sure, I'll do this nice thing because you're gonna go and glitter away probably.
Oh.
I don't know how revenants work.
Yeah,
Too
neither
much.
did I.
But hey, new situation.
So you just help any old person on the road if you think you're doing a nice thing?
No. I mean, you guys kind of caught me at a weird point, because those random dudes fucking jumped me out of nowhere. That shit does not happen every day.
That's kind of happened every day since you've been around us.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
Wasn't happening before you were around us. Really, you're the common factor in dudes jumping us.
I keep things interesting then.
Hmm.
More reason to keep me around.
That's true.
Yeah, but my dad was getting on my back because I was traveling on my own for so long.
Who is your dad?
What does that mean?
I mean, you talked about him, but you haven't talked about him.
He's like my dad, you know? A farmer. Up in the mountains. There's not really much to him.
What was he farming in the mountains?
Like potatoes? Couldn't really grow like real vegetables and stuff. We had cattle.
So, you can see her trying to hold back kind of a laugh. So,
Her eyebrow just starts shooting up.
I take
ever
it your
so
family's
slightly
used to not
raising.
making money then, based on those two things that have happened? Farmers in the mountains and a mercenary who's fine with not getting paid.
Hey, when I was a gladiator, I was making bank. So
where'd that
I don't
go?
know where that presumption's coming from.
Where'd that go? Where's all that money?
Changing fucking career paths. Are you trying to piss me off?
Not really, I'm just trying to learn about you.
Nah, I worked as a gladiator for a long time. The mercenary thing was kind of a side gig. Traveled around,
Mm-hmm.
found places that had arenas, threw my hat into the ring. the metaphorical one. Kicked ass. Next town.
I heard that that Baxter person, who is also a gladiator, from what I've heard, the one that you know, I heard that they also made a career out of fighting.
Yeah, it's not a bad career path if you're good at it.
Well, I mean, they ended up rich.
Yeah,
Didn't you beat them?
yeah, I did.
Why aren't you rich? What happened there?
I mean, I'm not really in for the money, you know.
Should have heisted some dragons.
Fucking... You know, it's not all about making money.
Well, no, but I mean, it seems like that's just a thing that also happens for some people. And not, is it that you don't care about the money? Is it that money's like I don't care about money all that much? That's why I was wanting to give it to you.
I also was splitting the money I was making for the most part.
So,
if Bax was doing it as a solo gig, then
how much
he took most of the proceeds.
How much do you think? Do you think we have enough money to help Kyra?
Yeah, probably. And if not, we can just make it. I mean, if Regan keeps casting that, spell thingy, mabobber.
Well, I mean... You can't. You're bad at making money. And I don't know how to do anything.
Well, you gotta do stuff to learn how to do it. Start making money now. I don't think I've ever revivified someone. Like the good old classic way. How much does that... You wouldn't know how much.
I have absolutely no idea. The only time I was ever brought back to life was,
Yeah, that time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I guess this time as well, so... You paid... Kind of.
Yeah.
It's not the same, though.
I mean, I didn't really
Because
lose
that's
anything.
a question for... Crust.
I lost. I don't even really know what I lost. Probably important, but I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, that does not sound like the person we were dealing with before. Yeah. Take it to the fucking elemental plane. Yeah, that'll be another bagillion fucking coin.
I don't think we're gonna see them again.
I fucking hope not. Give them a piece of my mind.
They did my wish and then they vanished.
They seemed pretty interested in whatever you were after.
I was an interesting person, thank you very much, and I still am an interesting person, thank you very much.
Yeah, it wasn't a fucking dig at your personality, just an observation. You were trying really hard back there to resist that. I can respect that.
It's because we had to fix a leaf.
Yeah, and look where that fucking landed us.
With Kyra being dead.
Sucks.
We'll fix her.
She's pretty okay. She'll be pretty okay. It's fucking fine.
Where are we, by the way?
Athkatla? I think that's how you say it.
I mean, I've heard that, but like, where is that?
You see, Matt, hold on. Does Max know this information? That's a good
Roll
fucking question.
me intelligence, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
The small talk happening. The small talk happening while you guys are off doing the important things.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's hot, so you're probably really far south. Who knows?
Who could say?
Like,
I think we're on an island.
Max's eyebrows knit
Schultz?
together as
Yeah.
heat starts to build on her cheeks. Like, I don't know, the fucking desert. What do we need to know? Somewhere near Baldur's Gate. I heard Krusk saying something about that.
Krusk said that was like a week away. Do you know how much a week away is in any given direction?
Yeah, fucking a week
like,
away.
Somewhere near Baldur's Gate. Where's Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, and I also don't know where Baldur's Gate is. I've never heard of that before. So that tells me nothing, Maxine. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry, can't fucking help you.
At this point, the rest of the group returns.
You know I'm not a bleeding map!
Pack your things, everybody!
Well, okay,
Oh,
why?
Thank God.
We're leaving in an hour.
Hi.
We're leaving in an hour?
In an
Oh,
hour.
shit.
Shh.
Well, that was
Okay.
more successful than our conversation.
Max, keep your voice down. We're trying to hide.
Like,
Goodness,
seriously?
two of you.
Calm down.
Anyways, Alif's friend was able to help us, but he was tied to a chair and
Mhm.
beaten.
Were those related sentiments? Was he willing to help us because he was tied to a chair and beaten, or did we...
No, sorry. Because he helped Alif, he was attacked. But we're able to get him back on his feet, thankfully. But he needs Alif to do something in Waterdeep, so he's
Maxine?
going to get us a boat and take us, and we're gonna go to Waterdeep to try to help Kyra.
Mm-hmm.
As they entered the room, a chill went down your spine. You can't explain why.
So to be clear, they helped Alif, and in helping Alif, they got tied to a chair and beaten, and then we went back to them and asked them for more help, and they said that they'd continue to help us conditionally.
Mm-hmm.
Max,
Essentially.
Yeah.
I think we might have found your father, Max.
What he wanted, what he
Wait.
wanted me to do is something I already said that I would do before.
Oh. What is
just
it?
happens that it just happens that going to Waterdeep could help us with Kyra.
What is it? What are we doing?
I'm gonna be taking this box. I'm gonna lift the box up.
We're
To Waterdeep.
delivery people.
What's in the box?
He told me not to open it.
Oh,
That makes me want to open it.
yeah.
I get that!
But we can't.
How would he know?
Maxine, that box does
Yep.
not make you happy.
How would he know? How could he possibly know if we open it? How would he know?
It could be something terrible or
Yeah.
something, but I think in this case, it's best not to ask questions and just do it because it's our best bet to help Kyra.
Yeah, fucking
Case.
guess. Or we could take the boat and fucking throw it over the side. That thing is fucking evil.
But shouldn't Alif, you know?
Well, I mean, no.
Now I'm getting funny feelings from that box.
As funny as your feelings
like it.
are, Maxine, we can't
Don't-
afford to do that.
What happens if we open it? Does he get mad at us, or does something get out?
I don't know.
When you
Either could happen.
Oh,
DM,
no.
DM.
Doesn't
Alif's
matter.
just holding it, like Alif's just letting them talk about it. She's just like holding it and looking out the window.
Mr. DM,
Mhm.
when you say I don't like the box very much, am I getting like, I'll do a divine sense situation. I'm gonna try to sniff out the
Well,
box.
there are no creatures in the area that would ping off of your divine sense. That box has a aura of evil around it that is difficult to describe. On the top of the box, you look closely at the sigil that's there. It's a small throne carved into it, inlaid with what looks like some sort of ruby dust, and spreading out behind it is a spider's web.
Oh, that's fucking
Do
evil.
I
That's
know
really
what that
fucking evil.
sigil is? Would
Uh,
I
if
have
it's just-
any idea?
I don't think you'd have encountered the sigil before.
Gotcha.
Okay, I won't open the box. I promise
Okay,
I won't
that's-
open the box.
Yeah,
better
we won't
not.
open the
I
box,
promise I
but
won't open the
I-
box.
I don't
As you
think we
say.
should.
What we do to the box isn't necessarily up to us.
Maybe
It's up to Alif.
keep it in the bag of holding, just for now. Out
Be
of
safe
sight,
in
out
there.
of mind.
I don't know.
You say bag of holding, and Alif looks even worse as she like just looks off toward them outside.
Do you not have...
What?
Did you not pick up your stuff? You didn't pick up your stuff, did you?
No, it's fine.
Oh, no! They still have all of your things!
Ah, crap.
Ugh.
Everything
What did
that...
you lose?
Everything.
Define everything.
Well,
I'm not sure what you had besides like fancy pillows and blankets.
So a leaf has no backpacks or anything on them. What you see on a leaf is a small coin purse that you saw them take off of Diley's corpse. You see a small, looks like a back pouch, which you know they keep shuriken in. And they have their bracers of defense. They've tied Diley's to their belt, and they have their tattoo. And they're also carrying his whip.
How much
Outside of
money was
that,
in there?
they're not carrying anything else.
How much money was in there?
Everything.
What is everything?
It was mostly
Like 1,000 platinum.
Ah!
my rabbit's foot.
Um,
and
We're
my
all
vaccine
so
belt.
bad at money!
Dude, I
I'm
can't.
pretty good at money.
I have
Ajisite.
a
Indoor
little-
voice.
There's a
around
vaccine. Keep your
300
voice down.
platinum, 80 or
Kyra
90
has
gold.
money.
We have the funds to get
I
her.
know,
It's
but
just,
that's a lot of money
We're
to
also
lose.
It's a lot of money
We're
lost.
also going
That's-
back to Waterdeep. The Obsidian Halls has money as well.
I mean, having money is not
That's
the
good.
issue. I'm just sad that we lost that much money because I don't even know how much that much money is worth. You just seem to have infinite money.
it's a lot.
I'm sorry.
She lost a lot of money.
That's
Ah!
a fucking lot of money.
I also lost the bracelet you gave me.
Well, that's an easy fix. Come here. And I'll grab her hand with one of mine and open my right palm and create another few sprigs of lavender and quickly tie them together and put them on her wrist. See?
Yeah, you
Fixed.
do so.
What about items? Before, up until now, you've been like resistant to magic and you've been defensive and such.
I got that back from him.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's good.
He was wearing it whenever he was fighting us.
But the bag and everything in it he didn't have on him, so we didn't get that back.
No.
It's not really worth trying to go and find them. They probably got moved by now, anyways.
It's impossible.
Plus, it would take us, an
More than an
hour by
hour.
itself to get across the city.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
was hoping that
You know,
once I got my revenge, I would feel a lot better about this. But
Not feeling too great.
a lot of things were lost because of it. I'm sorry.
I mean, sucks for you. Doesn't impact the rest of us that much,
Might be
Yeah,
a
it
bit
does.
of a learning experience.
does it?
yeah, Kyra died.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. But,
that.
I mean,
But-
There was a part of me that was wondering if I should stay here, but
Why? Why would you do that?
one of the reasons I went after Diley was to learn about someone who was still with him. But seeing that everybody who he owned, at least that we saw, just died, I think he might have too.
Who are you looking for? He who?
My father.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Alif.
It's fine.
No.
Whenever I saw you hanging out with your father, I thought maybe it would be good to actually come down here someday and find him, but everything happened so fast, and then you guys told me that you brought me here and you'd be here in a day, and I thought if I didn't figure everything out before you guys got here, I would never find him.
Well, if you'd waited for us, silly, we would have helped you.
I know.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
I
had to do it
didn't-
on your own.
didn't think everything would go the way it did. I thought that I was stronger, and we saw what happened.
Life finds annoying ways to humble us sometimes. This is just one of the extreme ways, it seems. But I hope this means that you'll rely on us more in the future.
And maybe listen when you get sending. That suggests you stay in one place.
With what happened there, looks outside toward the office. I don't think it would have taken them long to find me, to be honest. Diley could sense me. That was another reason I wanted to go after him. I could sense him and he could sense me. I think it was because we were both masters.
Could he sense you and where you were, or could he just sense that there was someone like him around? Because if it's anything like the sense that I had, then...
I have no idea.
Well, what do you sense whenever you sense people?
It was the only time I'd ever felt it.
Did you sense
I
that it
just
was
felt-
him? Or did you sense that it was someone?
I think I must have thought it had to be. I don't know. I felt that there was someone powerful nearby. And the only one that ever made me worried like that was him.
Well, for the sake of covering our bases, do you sense anybody like that now?
No. I was worried for what he said at the end, but after he died, I sensed nothing. He's gone.
That's good. Listen, you could play the blame game if you want. Your actions did lead to Kyra dying, but conversely, if we hadn't had to come after you or free you, then I wouldn't have been put in a situation where I would have been brought back the way that I have, because we had to get help from a Dao. And also, if we want to really track things back, I'm the one that insisted that we go after Marco, and if I hadn't, or Marlo, and if I hadn't done that, then you wouldn't have been petrified and this whole chain wouldn't have started. We can go back and we can try to shift blame across as many people as we want to. The fact is, you made a reckless choice and it has consequences, but as long as we can fix it, and as long as you learn from it, it should be fine. None of us are expecting you to punish yourself for it.
Was that what I was doing?
Yeah, stupid.
Sorry. I was wondering why you felt different. I had saw it when we were fighting, but you said later.
Yeah. I, made a deal. And I switched some things that had happened in my past around, and I got brought back to life. And someday I'm going to square things away with Kagetsuchi. He did bring me back to life, and I do plan to get revenge for what happened to my family and all my friends. But I'm no longer compelled to do so. Now it's my choice. And I'm not a total downer anymore. It seems like that's your job now!
Oh, important to add, Max will hold up a hand. I got fired.
And Maxine's destitute!
Oh, well, that's not very good.
Ah, it's
Oh,
whatever.
I'm
She's
fine.
made a lot of bad decisions too. Mostly about money.
Maxine, speaking about money, quick question for you, and this is probably a huge ask because you've used the birds before. So I don't know how long it'll take exactly to get back to
Max
my
is
dad.
already
who's
getting out
in
the fucking
Red Lodge.
paper.
No, how much money
Nah.
would you like me to? No, please
Just
let me pay
fucking
you for it.
It's
a-
for your dad. Just take it.
No, but
Take it.
Max.
Nah, it's fine. I gotta write my dad too.
Yeah, well, they're to write your dad, not mine.
I
but
got 3 left. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's only 3. Well, if we
You
find
feel-
out more,
you feel like paying somebody, just pay me.
No,
Maxine?
now hold on.
you don't need the money. I'm just gonna
But
pass
I'd
her
like
10
it.
gold. I'm gonna give her
Maxine
10
holds
gold
it-
to Maxine.
Oh, fuck you.
Alif holds her hand up toward Maxine. Maxine,
Squint.
could I have one?
And Max will like look at them in her back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, fine. Ah, God. You guys gotta buy your own next time.
Well, I would.
DM Sama, I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Do I know my dad's name?
Yeah, you should.
Because she just like
Dadlers.
they're like talking about dads and everything. She's like, wait a minute, I can see if he's alive with this.
1, 2, or they would be 2 of them. Wait, nope. One more. There we go. Trenny. Leave me alone.
I'm writing down the exact letter, and I will boop it to you, Aaron, once I have it written.
Gotcha.
In any case, apparently we have a boat to catch.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be here in a little less than an hour.
Max will start towards Kyra and then stop.
Is it going to show up at the docks that I saw that are just beyond these buildings?
Shrug.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe that's information that we should probably go and get, I think, maybe. So we know where the boat is.
Oh, he said he'd come here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
he'd come
understand.
get us.
All right.
Cool.
Is there anything around to write with?
I'd say you guys could put this stuff together. You'd be able to have,
I have
at least
a
get
quill and ink.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Just staring over your shoulder as you're making yours.
oh my gods! Okay, I will write faster. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You can use the quill and ink when I'm done. Please, just let me finish and leave.
I'm sorry.
I have to... Hold
You
on.
don't gotta be sorry.
Max-
It's fine.
Max will get out her pen and ink and just hand it over to Leaf.
She looks at it. She looks back to you. What do I do with this?
Because you said pen. I'm just imagining you pull out a fucking mechanical, just click the top of the pen and...
No, she has a feathered quill pen.
So, I know common, but I can write in orc, right?
You know the language. Yeah.
Yay! Because I can't write in common because I can't read.
Oh no!
That's funny.
I am just like, you just see, like, as you give the quill and ink, she just dips her fingers in the ink and just starts writing big, thick letters.
all right. Give me the letter.
Oh.
No,
I will
gotta
write it.
It's personal.
No. It's like watching a kid finger paint. This is great.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
You'll write it for me, Krusk?
Yes, I will write it. I even know Orcish.
You do?
Surprisingly, yes.
Stares at half-orc Krusk.
Well, that's convenient.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Hands
What do you wanted
over
us to say?
quill pen.
Literally, it'd just be... she's trying to use this to see if he's alive at all, so she's keeping it very simple. She's gonna be like,
Yo, Dad, you alive?
Dear Gubrash, dear Gubrash, or whatever. How do you say that?
Gubrash, yeah.
Gubrash, this is a Leaf, your daughter. I'm free.
Aw.
How about you, fam?
Like a heads up.
I'm free. Diley is dead.
Adjusai nods whenever you're talking.
Very to the point. Very to the point.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not on
Miss
this planet,
you?
it's gonna burn up.
Question, like, miss you?
I'm not gonna put that question mark there.
I don't know what else to say. I've never really talked to him at all.
How you been?
I don't even know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I hope he's
Probably
alive.
ask him that in the letter.
Yeah. She points to the letter like that, then like that. Do that. Like, Crust, do this better for me.
Where are you? We're heading to Waterdeep. If you get a, you
Mention
know.
the Obsidian Halls. Mention that.
Oh yeah. If you find yourself in Waterdeep, we'll go to the Obsidian Halls. There you go.
You have good handwriting.
Dick baited by a leaf.
Thank you. Hmm?
I said, then you gotta write at the bottom, dick baited by a leaf.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
What does that mean?
A leaf.
That means that you
Love.
spoke it.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Mm-hmm. Love a leaf.
It's like a fancy person thing to do.
Should you put that?
Do you love him?
I mean, that seems a little forward.
He's your
But
dad.
he's your dad.
Oh no, what if he rejects you? What if he doesn't want to go out with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What
you
if-
made it
God.
weird.
He's your dad. Come on.
They're the one that made it weird.
Love a leaf.
There
Here we
we
go.
Maxine,
Oh, no,
keep your
what if
voice
someone
down.
rejects you?
Elise hasn't said she loved anyone before.
Oh no, what if someone rejects you? Anyway.
I hand you the letter.
Why did that come? Fucking just the Maxine, keep your voice down, just the soft.
I just love that it's a back and forth of be quiet. Quiet, Ajisai. Quiet, Maxine.
I should probably hold on to this until we get on the boat, huh? In case people see it.
I mean,
Probably.
That was
Might
my
be a good
plan.
idea.
Sure.
She just like looks at it and like holds on to it like.
It's to the point. If they're not on this plane, it burns up. If not, flies around.
Yeah.
If
It can
okay,
take
I'm gonna ask a
damage,
morbid
just not a
question.
lot.
If they're a body, does it still go to where the body is?
I think
don't think
it
so,
goes to their
'cause-
soul.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that.
They're dead. Their soul's not here.
I guess I couldn't have written you a letter before.
Where's Kyra's soul?
Ooh, good fucking
not
question.
here.
No?
Maybe.
We're not
Hanging
trying this
out.
out.
It's in the ethereal plane. Oh.
You know,
don't-
ironically, I don't know that much about death.
I really don't know. My spell just keeps her body fresh,
Okay.
and she can't become an undead.
I'm gonna be real with you. I was sitting here worrying that, like, Kyra was trapped in the body, like, able to hear everything, unable to respond. And I was thinking about how terrible that would be, because I spent 5 years in a wall, and that was giving me flashbacks. And I don't know how that. I don't know if it's better if their soul's elsewhere, but it's. I'm kind of relieved that Kyra is not.
Yeah, that'd be the
in
worst.
there.
Yeah,
Be
no.
pretty
Just
bad.
in case it is. Good job, Kyra. Pet.
What's Waterdeep like?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
it's the
curious.
biggest
really
city
fun.
you've ever seen.
I have seen this city.
It's
It's bigger than this city.
really wonderful.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's-
trust you if you say it's wonderful, because I'll be honest, this place sucks.
There
Yep.
is a dragon under the water though that doesn't like me.
Really?
There's a
Cool.
lot in Waterdeep that doesn't like you.
Yeah, what
And there's a
city
mountain
does?
that tries. There's a mountain that kills you if you try to walk up it.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
Wait,
your
really?
reputation in Neverwinter?
What?
No, I'm just thinking big cities don't fucking like a leaf.
And sometimes
That's a big
people
sign.
ask you to. Sometimes
Wait,
people
have we
ask
been
you
to
to
what,
transport
Neverwinter?
poison.
I don't think we've
these
been
seem
to
like
Neverwinter.
anecdotes. These seem like things about you and not about the city.
The city is very, very. It's like 3 times the size of this city.
That I believe.
Yeah.
Big.
There's
loud.
a graveyard that has blue fire.
Whoa.
It,
Oh.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Thank you.
Goes to the door.
You ready?
Maxine, keep your voice down.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You're trying my patience today. I just say.
Maxine, calm down.
We're all ready.
No,
Where's she-
we're prepared.
Is she calm?
Fucking calm.
Good.
Sorry.
Just an eyebrow twitching. I'm calm. I'm good. It's fine.
Follow me.
Can one of you grab Kyra?
Yeah.
The potion
Throw
wore
over my
off on me.
shoulder.
Maxine, could you pick up Kyra?
Yeah.
You might not want to throw over your shoulder because don't the things have to stay in the eyes.
They're
Oh,
like strapped on
Oh.
with vines, but
In any
Yeah, be
case,
careful.
carry them carefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Be careful with
It
them.
doesn't matter how secure they are. Carry them carefully.
Cradle. Princess Carrie. There we go.
There we
Yep.
go. Make him a
He
mummy.
starts walking towards the ruby docks. As he does, he looks back to you, Elif. Try not to let people know what you're carrying. Even if you don't know, it's going to cause you problems. The thing's lined with lead, so you should be fine.
That might be a problem if there's more people out there like Maxine.
Hey, what are we carrying?
That's my business.
No, I mean, we're doing business with you. It's our business now, too. What are you carrying?
Do you want to get on this boat?
I do want to get on this boat, and I also really want to know what it is. And if you tell me I can't know, then I'm not going to find out, but I really want to know.
So, the boat or the knowledge, one or the other.
Oh,
Can we ask the person who we give it to?
They'll know. Then you'll know them when you see them.
Then will they tell us what's in it?
That's up to them.
Oh, no.
who are we supposed to give this to, by the way?
They'll find you.
I
That's
see.
unsettling.
We can't even know that?
No.
Oh,
Thank you
You're all
very
about
much.
your,
Thank you.
You're all about your secrets, aren't you?
Thank you
It's
very much,
better this way.
Diagress.
This is shady.
God.
Oh, my dad's
It's
not gonna be
better
happy.
this way. Oh.
It's much better this way.
This is the second time he smuggled me out of the city. He's fine.
I trust you. I'm just really curious.
Maxine, keep your voice down.
Boat
As you get to the
time. Here we
docks,
go.
There's a few bars still open and rackets. You see one of them has a few sailors being dragged out as they all move back to a boat with a few lanterns lit on the side. On the side of it, you see these large red streaks that form kind of a spiral pattern as it moves along, and you see a man wearing a tricorn and a long coat with a bright red feather coming out of the side, and a big bushy beard look down to all of you and be like, "So I take it you're in my cargo then?"
What?
I want your hat.
Do they know what's in the box?
100 gold pieces, and it's yours.
I will give him 100 gold pieces.
Yes. Thank you.
I know you're playing me, but I want it.
But I want it. I want it so bad.
Chris, you look
But I
great.
wipe my ass with 100 gold. Here you go.
I want your coat, 500 gold pieces, and it's yours. Deal! I want your boots, 1,000 gold. Deal! He's just naked by the end of it with a massive bag of gold. All right, well, you enjoy your new boat. I'll be back. Anyways, sorry.
Oh, see you on the mark.
Sorry, I'm a distraction.
I just feel right in this.
You look
Anyway,
wonderful, but
It's a
we
good
should
hat.
go.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know you said not. I know you said you're just doing your business, but thank you very much again, Diarchus.
Yeah. Try not to die.
If you want any laundered money, there's some at the temple.
Oh, goodness.
I think I'm good without seeing anyone from there ever again.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
I probably won't see you again. So,
If you ever
Bye or
come to
whatever.
if you ever come to Waterdeep, visit the Obsidian Halls.
Unless it's destroyed because of what's in the box.
I'll pay you a visit if I make it that far.
I want to look at him, and I'm not. There's like a thing of wanting to give him a hug, but like he's also very much like not very approachable. So I will hesitate, but I will try to give him a hug if he'll let me.
He does not stop you, but also does not reciprocate.
Yay!
It'll do.
As you
I
pull away
give
from
him
the
a
hug,
hug.
he grabs you by the side of the face. Not hard, but his hand wrapping around the entirety of your head.
Oh my god.
Keep it safe.
Oh.
He lets go and starts walking away. Don't just stand there. Get on the boat.
Okay.
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 I also like your outfit. I'm going to change my glamored studded leather into his exact outfit.
I like you. You have good fashion sense.
You do as well, sir.
You have any sailing experience, son?
I do not.
Would you like
How long do we
sailing
have to be
experience?
I would love some.
All right.
I do want another universe.
I can't believe Krusky's gonna walk off this boat with levels in Swashbuckler.
You're all led below deck to a down several decks. It's a large boat. This galleon they're on. There is a few people sleeping on the first deck you pass near some closed cannon shutters. You see piles and racks of cannonballs. You also see different what looks like different trade goods that are just piled up where they can fit. It's cramped in here, and you're taken down to a lower deck where you even have to kind of crouch a bit to be able to move around freely. But you're led to an area that's yours. He lets you know you're not going to be disturbed so long as you're down here. If you're up deck, then be helpful or get out the way.
You got it.
Meal times
That's
twice
just
a day.
what the last boat told me.
We'll be making one stop over in Baldur's Gate, and then we'll be straight on to Waterdeep from there.
All right.
Sounds great. How long is the stop in Baldur's Gate for, by the way?
We'll be there for a night. We just want to restock, make sure we're good on food and water.
Cool. Got it. Might be able to find somebody to revive Kyra.
In that night?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you guys frequent Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, on and off. It's not exactly a savory city, and that's coming from me. But it's a good place to resupply.
Do you guys know of any temples there that might be able to help us with, like, restorative magic?
I can't say I'm a religious person. The gods are a bit beyond my understanding, if you will. They're good and all, or whatever, I suppose. But last I heard about them, they tore a city in half because something.
What?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what
in
my
Baldur's
dad told
Gate?
me. No, not Baldur's Gate. That place tears itself apart on its own. Doesn't need the gods' help.
It's true.
What did the gods do? What did they rip apart?
Do I know what he's talking about?
What did they do?
Roll me history.
Okay.
What did Hadrick do? This is somehow about Hadrick.
He could be alluding to one of several historic events, but in the last 400 or 500 years, the gods have had a few spats, and they usually involve some degree of devastation somewhere on the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Huh.
That could be a lot of events, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up with them.
Why does everything always happen on this side of the continent?
Oh, it happens everywhere else too, I figure. But, people seem to focus on this section more than anything.
Saw a map once, like a world map, and several of the continents were just kind of unmarked.
Yeah, I feel like they're still filling them out.
Yeah, I mean...
Remarkable, really.
Yeah, I mean, no, not everywhere is interesting, right?
Anyways, I'm going to go get my spare hat, and I'm going to get the sails raised.
All right, bye.
Right.
Feel free to jot about the decks if you need to. Don't touch the cannons.
So, Krusk, Regan, Maxine.
Yeah.
Goofy.
We wait till she's... We're gonna overpower or open the box, right?
No.
No.
why not? Come on! It's so tempting!
Not Elite. Ajisai? No. Elite needs to bring that? No.
I guess worst case scenario, whatever comes out of that box will murder us.
No,
I
but
think it's
best
gonna come
case
out of that box
scenario,
and murder us anyway.
it's fun.
What is the best case scenario?
It's fun!
It's no. Ajisai, I swear. No.
I will use my elemental attunement. I just have my eyes half open, really, and I just make a little fire, and I make a box out of fire and cover the box of fire.
I'm gonna find out.
Ajisai?
I'm gonna.
We will ask when we deliver it, and if they don't tell us, then we don't get to know. I'm sorry for being stern, but we can't. If we open that and it kills us, then all of this is for nothing.
Yeah, but if we open the box and that turns out to... Whoever opens the box turns out it's awful. Fucking unleashes death and devastation to the land. That'll just be us being the fucking
You see,
happy,
Maxine's
merry,
willing to take the risk and open the
delivering
box.
people.
Well,
If that happens, then people will hire us at the Obsidian Halls.
Oh, we can't go.
We're making our own
That
money.
box is
Fine,
evil.
fine. I'll stop. We'll open it. We won't open it.
I vote we smash it. Or
Yeah, but
No,
that
we
could
can't
once
smash it. It's
opening
part
it.
of our job.
why do we have to do the fucking... Ooh.
Because this man helped us. So it's our duty to do it correctly.
But it's not gonna get back to him. It's got...
Oh goodness,
Fucking
both
fine.
of you.
I've stopped.
Max is just gone to one of the cots and is tying.
We all just get to sit here and watch
Kyra
it for
into
a
it.
year as we sail.
Up deck, you hear just a distant, just, where's the anchor, you sons of bitches?
All right, no.
Here we go.
You hear footsteps moving around. You feel a slow rock as you hear the sound of a chain being dragged along the side of the boat.
Are we crewmates?
guess
Do we got to do things? Are we supposed to be
I
working?
think so. I don't think
I
so.
mean,
Not yet, because
last-
we're still in the city.
Last time I was on a boat, I cleaned, but I don't think I have to.
I'll be taking lessons from the captain.
Do we get our own
I've
quarters?
never been.
This is our quarters.
I
This is
yeah, I
our
think
quarter.
this is it.
Damn it.
Why?
No reason.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a bad-sized boat. Smaller, but
I'm curious to see what, what things look like from up deck once we start sailing.
guess you two will find out if you're the type to get seasick or not.
Whenever I was
We're gonna find out the hard way.
Whenever I was on my way to Waterdeep the first time, going above deck and seeing everything up there was what originally I think gave me the idea for moving around elements. So it's really nice.
I'm curious.
It's what lurks in the ocean that you gotta be careful for.
What's in there? Other than dragons.
Water.
Monsters and shit.
I saw a
Water,
dragon in
deep.
there. I think that's probably as much as you need to really worry about, probably.
I've heard there are like big squids down there.
Ooh.
Yes. Sea
No.
serpents.
No, not ooh. No, they're very dangerous.
No,
Nah, it's
I'm just-
ooh.
No, I do
Are
agree with
squids-
Ajisai. That's fascinating. I'm just trying to think about what spells I know that could assist us with water. So,
Are squids worse than dragons?
Much worse, depending on the squid, and depending on the dragon.
worst comes to worst.
Depending on how old the dragon is, it could be worse.
We didn't see the dragon, to be fair. We were swimming the entire time. You were there.
As you finish that sentence, Crust, there's a lurch and nearly thrown off balance for a moment as you feel the ship start to move.
Ah, oh,
Careful.
good. We're good. All good.
Okay.
Getting your sea legs there, bud?
Listen. I never had them. I'm gonna have to acquire them, and I can't just
Yeah.
buy them.
Nah, I'm fucking watching you wobble there like
Not
Jello.
dealing with the water so well, huh, Krusk?
Freaking Ajisai. Oh no, you're holding your.
I'm
Look at you.
fine. I don't. Yeah, I'm not. It would have been really funny if that had gone the other way, but apparently I'm fine.
Damn
Oh,
it.
look at you.
I
Not holding your own very well. But no, I am evidently okay with the water.
I'm gonna go sit over where Kyra is being laid.
Okay.
Yeah, Max is just strapping her in.
Setting her.
As
Setting him
someone
down.
who's only lived in the forest, I too am gonna come.
Setting them aside like Andrea.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's just Andy side beside, just not doing so well, huh? Cross cut to Regan beside them.
Better than
Oh,
some of us.
no.
I'm
You-
just going to assume I'm extremely comfortable on this boat because that was the first taste of freedom I ever got, so I'm not gonna roll.
Are you okay, Regan?
I'm okay. Just a little dizzy.
Do you want to get above
Once we-
deck? Would that help? Does that help?
I have no
Yeah, fresh air, I reckon, helps for the most part.
I just
But
don't
we-
know if people in Athkatla might be able to see us, and I'm just worried about that. I'll be
Yeah,
okay.
you might want to wait,
We'll
till
wait
a little
until-
bit.
I'll be okay.
Okay.
Max will pass her water skin to Regan.
Thanks.
It's all good. Little sips. Don't drink the whole thing. Guy did that on the last ship I was on. Spewed for fucking minutes. Just one continual. It
yeah.
was crazy.
That's
We're not-
terrifying.
That's right. I guess we should all try to fill
Nice.
our water skins up from the ocean whenever we can.
No, that's
Ah,
salt
no.
water.
That's a bad idea.
It is?
Well, it's
Mhm.
salt
Yeah.
water.
Can't drink salt water.
Dehydrates you.
Wow.
I know that. Huh.
I'm sure the
Yeah,
captain has, rations for us and water, fresh water.
I mean, we got all this
Believe-
water around and we can't drink any of it.
What's up?
As you're lying there with the box, you hear just the lightest whispers and wisps that you can't quite make out that seem to just barely reach your ears.
That box
Nice.
is evil. EVIL.
I'm just looking down at the box, and
EVIL.
at first I was gonna
VOX.
say something, and then I was like, no, that's just gonna bring up a whole thing.
Anyways, we should try and get some rest while we can before morning.
Yeah.
And then we did.
Yep.
Well,
Good
you
night.
guys get a bit of rest as you do. The night goes uninterrupted. You were not attacked by Sahwagan.
Over the rest, can I
Damn
put
sea devils.
my stuff back on over the rest, like my mantle on?
Yeah, you reattune.
I'm also going to take my braces of defense off and put on Dailee's braces of defense.
All right.
Because everything he has belongs to me now, I've decided.
You do so.
I am become him.
One
You,
day I'll return and I'll take the temple too.
You find yourselves awaking at different times. Some of you by the rocking of the boat. As you awake, you're greeted with the lovely, gorgeous view of wood above your heads and the sound of a rocking boat.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Morning.
I
I
slept.
think.
You
did it.
slept.
You slept.
Look at you.
How did it feel?
Really good.
Hooray! Oh, I'm gonna go up deck now.
Yeah.
You enjoy
too.
having slept.
As
gonna
you make your
pop
way
up
out,
there.
some of you, as you, any of you who make your way up deck, you find yourselves surrounded by a sea of blue with no land in sight.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Wow, look at all that blue.
We
You
traveled
see,
faster than I thought.
You see about, as you look around, you count maybe 11, 12 crewmen, with a few that look like they're asleep down below, making the total probably close to somewhere around 20 altogether. Some seem to just be cleaning, and you get a smell of food being cooked. It's some, it's a very grainy smell. It's hard to really pin down, but you see a bit of smoke coming up from a side door next to the captain's quarters. And
Very curious,
manning
so
the
I want to
helm,
watch
you see
Regan as
with
she looked
a
up.
identical red hat to the one he had last night. A man in a long coat who you get to really speak with beyond get on the boat.
They're 2 silver at a depot store, he knows. He has 80 of them.
Yep. He bought them. He bought that thing for like 10 silver.
In bulk.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
Look at us. Could be brothers, you and I.
Don't tempt me. I'll keep you on this boat forever.
Oh, don't. What can I do to help?
He slaps the wheel, and someone walks up and takes over from as he walks down to you. Well, first things first, you can all get yourself some food in you. No use in doing any work if you want to on an empty stomach. It's hard work out here. After that, it depends on what you're interested in there, son. We've got lots of work.
I wanna learn everything. I wanna learn everything.
We'll start you off right then. I think I know the perfect thing for you.
Perfect.
I just want to help with the labor.
You're steering the boat.
Not really much for anything else on the boat. Just
I wish. I wish I had a soundtrack that was just
yep.
reboots pirate music.
Yeah.
He takes you in. There's food being served. That's it's a grain porridge that doesn't look amazingly appetizing with a meat in it.
Nope.
You take it to be pork. It's not particularly appetizing, but it is extremely filling.
Tucking it away.
Nom 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 nom.
As you demolish your way through that meal, he disappears for a brief period, then comes back, and he hands you a mop and bucket. Crust.
All right.
You want to learn everything? We'll start you with the basics then.
I'll I'll do my best.
I'll hold you to it, and if you don't do it, I'll make you do it all again.
Oh no. Where do I start?
Over there to over there. He just points at the boat.
It's just like one end to the other end.
Yeah.
You got it. Go where he pointed.
You'll be a sailor yet, son. He slaps you on the back. You, Misty, if I could get you to help me lift some things, I feel like you'll be perfect for this.
Sounds good.
He takes you below deck to the second deck, and
Good luck, Crust.
there are piles of different cannonballs mixed and interspersed between what looks like trade goods. He points over and snaps his fingers, and a man walks over with a long bandana tied around his head. Get the lady acquainted with the weapons and make sure that they have everything they need in case we have uninvited guests. Aye, Captain, I can do that. If you'll come with me. And the large, slightly rotund man escorts you around the firing deck, spending most of the day organizing boxes of cannonballs near where they can be grabbed and accessed quickly.
Hell yeah. Max will do as she's told and kind of try to observe the social environment as much as she can.
Sure. Maxine, if you could roll me athletics, and Krusk, if you could roll me, let's say, what would be good for a mop and all? Let's say just a dexterity check.
Cool. I'll do
Make sure to add your,
my bardic, my
half
plus
proficiency.
1.
Yeah. So 12?
That would be, I think it's a plus 1, right?
Proficiency is 3, so yes, plus 1.
Yeah, so it's plus 1. So it's
Right,
a 12.
so 12 and a 10. It's hard work. I mean, it sucks. Maxine, you're a very, very strong person. But even on your first day, with getting your sea legs back and just sweating it out in this deck, you end up kind
Belly
of
of the
caked in bits of loose gunpowder that get tossed in your way by the sea. And you are just soaked in sweat by the time you're done. Krusk, you find yourself mopping, and the more you get done, the more the areas you finish seem to need mopping. And it just becomes this cyclical thing of trying to make the ship look clean.
Regan, stop puking all over the deck, please! I just cleaned that!
Let it all out. Let it all out.
Oh, no! Let it out over the side!
Don't mind him.
Ah. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, otherwise the day is fairly uneventful. Most of the other sailors seem to keep to their work. They're amicable, if short, when engaged in any conversation outside the captain, who seems more than willing to talk for hours on end. They're just as keen to have you assist as they are to let you do whatever you will.
Hell yeah. During the nights, I want to put on some performances for the crew.
Many of them join you as you pull out your instrument. There is a almost electric current running through a lot of the crew as many of them run and grab their own. As unprompted, without a word, if you pull out an instrument, you see at least one other will try and pull out an instrument to accompany.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah!
My people!
Upon hearing the music, Regan will take off her mantle and just dance, and just kind of very floaty flower child kind of way, just dancing to the music, having fun.
Yeah, Max is thumping foot, clapping, yelling, like to follow along, kind of support.
Oh yeah, I'm also asking crews, some of the crew members during the day for some sea shanties as well.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of them are singing while they're working, especially on the harder days when the sea is choppy and they actually have to really put effort into keep the ship straight. There's generally, while sometimes it doesn't seem to make much sense, the lyrics themselves aren't. They're not a bard's work.
That's exactly what I thought, Hayden.
It's working songs, and it seems more to keep in time with what they're doing is to actually be musically sound.
Oh, yes! Yes! This is amazing. Krusk is having the best time. Well, guys, I've decided to not be an adventurer anymore and move on to my second life as a sailor.
I'll be mostly just watching Kyra.
You son, take your time. During the dancing, Maxine, the captain runs up to you and says, "Can Captain Rian have this dance?"
You're gonna have to ask again. What?
May Captain Rian have this dance, my
Fuck
lady.
yeah!
The
And Max will
Beastmaster
fucking
claps your
grab
palms and you grab him back and pick him up. Roll me athletics.
Oh shit! All right. Let's fucking go! Oh no!
Let's fucking
You catch him off guard, and as he tries to resist for a half second, you lift him off his feet and bring him onto the deck and start dancing with him.
Yeah!
Ajisai,
It's like aggressive polka.
may I have this dance?
Uh-oh.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'll reach out my hand to her.
Eyes wide with willingness and fear. Takes a hand, has no idea how to dance.
That's one of those Ajisai looks to the camera. What have I got myself into this time, folks?
Pulls collar slightly with one finger. Ooh. Absolutely.
You will spend the evening dancing. Roll me a performance check.
Oh no.
Oh snap!
Oh no.
All right.
All right. How well this goes. Has.
Yeah!
No!
Maxine and
Oh,
the
yeah,
captain
let's
are
see.
putting on quite the show. Krusk, you've seen a million times before, having a great time. Ajisai seems to be all thumbs when it comes to dancing, Regan. Something's on their mind. It seems like the instant you pull them onto the floor, they'll lose their sea legs.
Aw. Just hold on to me.
Okay.
And I'll guide her around the deck.
Oh, I love this.
For a better part of a week, you guys spend your days and nights on the boat working or taking time to yourselves, finding yourselves in various places.
The more the merrier.
Exploring the boat itself. You come to learn the boat's name. It's called the Blood Pool.
Oh, good.
The blood pool.
The Blood Pool. As you look at the boat, you can see those swirling red architecture and all of the wood grain. Makes a lot more sense once you get the title. The front of the boat has a similarly wooden-clad figure gripping either side, as you see the Sea Maiden on the front in this deep black and red wood.
Heck yeah.
A leaf.
Yo.
Anytime you sleep, you find yourself restless. Not sure if you're awake or asleep. You have moments where you think you see Kyra open their eyes, only to sit up and realize that there's no way there could be. There's cloth tied over it, but for a half second you could have sworn they were moving. As the whispers from the box almost ceaselessly echo around you. It makes
any idea
restful
what you're
sleep
saying? Whispers?
difficult.
But not impossible.
You're listening to the box. Roll me perception.
Don't listen to the box!
I have nothing else to do.
Fuck.
I'm hanging out with Kyra. I've got nothing to do.
No! Be a pirate with me. Come on.
I have to watch Kyra. Last time I was
Where's
on a
she
boat,
gonna go?
Last time I was on a boat, I
18?
was with Kyra. I don't want to be without Kyra on the boat.
You focus on the box. It seems to be speaking. You occasionally get a word or two in common, but most of it isn't something you can't quite understand.
Port. Murder.
DM Sama.
Yeah.
During our week on the boat, Regan would like to sort of play around with her alchemist kit and just be studying all of her alchemy, playing with her spores, and just taking time to
Really
study her
focus on
alchemy.
your studies. Sure. Roll me for the week. Roll me a general intelligence check.
Get me the right spot on my sheet.
Come on, baby girl.
Nope, poorly.
Five?
It goes poorly.
It's difficult with your early onset seasickness. You find your sea legs after a bit, but it makes it hard the first few days, and then the rocking of the ship makes it hard to really play with the set itself. You do start getting some of the technical knowledge down, and you're definitely getting more familiar with your tools, but you feel like you probably need a more stable workspace in order to really sink your teeth into this.
All right. I fucking tried.
So speaking of Regan, I think Regan would be one of the only people I would probably let know about what's going on right now.
Okay.
Just for the fact of everybody else has like always been like has their opinions on the box. I would like to make sure that the person who doesn't always ask to open the box knows about what's going on as well. So I would like to let Regan know about the voices coming from the box.
Yeah.
Okay. That's concerning.
And that, you know, they're just in weird, I hear weird languages, but nothing really saying anything or doing anything. It just makes sleep a little bit rough sometimes.
Why don't you... I took Kyra's bag of holding, so I'll hold it out to a leaf. Why don't you put it in here for now? I'll keep an eye on it. I'll make sure that Ajisai and the others don't touch it.
I would like to have it since it's what I said that I would do.
Well, I'll sling off the bag and hand it to a leaf. Stop listening to it for now. If Maxine says that it's evil, you shouldn't be listening to it. We don't know what it is.
Nods and takes the bag of holding. If I still have my helm, then I'd be able to know what they're saying. My circlet, not my helm. I forgot it was custom made. Now it's gone.
Aw.
If I still had my circlet, I'd be able to understand what they're saying, but...
I speak quite a few different languages.
No! Do you want to try hearing it?
No!
I don't know if it's evil. It might be some sort of deep speech or something, but I'll try.
I will hold the box up to Regan. I have no reason not to.
You focus in and try and listen to it. You get the nothing. Can't make it out.
Nothing. Spooky though. Yeah, no, put that in the bag, please.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Spooky bugs.
When we get to Baldur's Gate, should I try to let go of the note?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until we were at port. We can do it together.
Okay.
Send our dads letters, I guess.
Hopefully.
I hope it gets to yours.
It'll be good to know either way. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Sits down again, just having now the bag of holding on her lap.
Do you want company or do you want time alone?
I'm just watching her mostly because we spent the last time on a boat together. I'm fine. You can be here if you want to, but I'm not upset or anything, if that's what you're wondering.
You don't need to be upset to want company.
If you want to sit down here, then yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll plunk down next to her. Just keep attempting to play with my alchemy supplies to no avail, but still messing with things.
Yeah, you do so. You guys spend the next few nights similar to last. A leaf as you slumber that night. You you look and you see Kyra move once more. You blink, and then a tall figure stood above you, shrouded in black shadow. You see the form of your master looking down at you, whispering to themselves, not quite at a volume. It doesn't seem like they're speaking to you, but all you hear is, "You can't stop me coming. You can't stop me coming. You can't stop."
Big shadowy punch.
You flail, and you find yourself waking up, starting in your bed, as there's nothing there.
Ow! You hit me in the face!
In your hands is a box that you would put in the bag of holding.
Shoves it in the bag and then just air runs.
And that's where we're gonna take our break.
Oh fuck, y'all!
How big is this box, by the way, Aaron?
It's about what would it be? What's the
I knew the
dimensions
exact
can do?
dimensions you told me. I remember it. If you want me, I can do it. I can do it. It's from, if you hold out your hand, it's from your tip of your thumb to your pinky, and it's around 2 inches big, like
2 inches thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a super thick box. It's like a small rectangle.
And it's got some gold symbols all over it.
Oh, fuck, Voldemort's wand is in this, huh? Oh, jeez. Or, you know, a lich's fingy.
What's in the box?
You know, most of everything I probably wouldn't have been that affected by. Most of everything I probably wouldn't have been that affected by. It's like, oh no, your master.
The fingy of Vecna.
Oh, shit.
Cuts Pinky off, slaps it on. It's nothing personal. Just business. Teleports away.
Oh wait, this figure doesn't give me teleport shit.
Aaron,
What?
we're on a boat together again.
It's true.
Kind of.
Not really, but you know.
The Pinky of Vecna, which grants you the ability to cast a single spell, Finger of Death.
If anything, it has to be.
The fingy of death.
But because of what it is, when you point at people to use Finger of Death, you have to point only your pinky at them.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us partying it up.
You guys did it. You got out of Catload. And all
We
it took
did.
was shady dealings with friend.
What's in
He
the
is
box?
my friend. He saved me twice.
Yeah, no, don't fucking trust him.
I trust him with my life.
Can't believe you're best friends with Acerat.
Dragonborn Acerat.
What's in the box?
What's in
Aaron.
the box? Yeah.
For my notes, how do you spell a Leaf's friend's name?
Darkus? Yeah,
What?
leave me.
It is DIRECRIS,
C-I-R-S. Okay.
and his last name is Faradron, or Faradron, which is PHRAHDRAN.
D-R-A-N?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I just like to have that written down.
Oh my god, it's dark and it's only 7:30.
I know, right?
We're getting into winter.
Motherfuckers, let go.
Winter approaches.
No, it's cold.
I love it.
I love it, but I hate it. I'm grumpy.
Just
Winter
snuggle
is
weather.
coming.
And
Listen,
my
I'm
Good.
all about snuggle weather, but you know what it's not? Hating being able to work weather.
I guess you'll have to snuggle more.
You know nothing.
That's
Winter's
not how
coming.
this works, Aaron.
Create an artificial sun in the basement. Do it right now.
And my
Oh,
papa's
yes.
name is Gabrush.
Goobrush.
Gubrush.
Listen, I
Who
would
brush?
make
Yeah,
dice
exactly.
inside if it wouldn't poison everybody.
Yeah, that's the tough part about working with
Ajisai
resin.
will have at some point in private, without anybody watching, attempted to drink a small amount of seawater.
Oh, what a dork.
They need to know for themselves.
Climb down the side of the ladder off the boat and grab some.
Dude, I looked so hard in my abilities to see if there's any way that I could make seawater drinkable. There's no way. I don't.
They've never been to the ocean or anything connected to the ocean. So, and they lived up in the mountains, and they have they've heard of the ocean, but they've never heard anything really specific about it. So there's like, it's big water. You know, a pretty traditional adventurer, never grew up around the sea, sort of sees the sea and is like, what in the world? How can there be this much? Moment.
Why is there this much if you can't drink it?
And when they first arrived in Athkatla, like there wasn't really a moment to go to the docks and be like, what in the heck? Like it was all buildings and whatnot. So
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, freaking my dagger of venom's gone. My circlet of comprehend languages is gone.
Yeah.
My freaking all my monies, my rabbit's foot that I got from Baxter, or was it Kyra? I can't remember which one.
It was Kyra.
My barking box I got from the other person, I think, that I didn't just name.
You know, you with the box right now is that just fucking TikTok sound that's going around, just holding it up to your ear, just to... What do you think, Wackus Bunkus?
Wackus Bunkus.
Kill them! Naughty Wackus Bunkus!
What the fuck?
I love that audio. That audio.
I know you did. You made a TikTok with it.
It's true.
Hey, everyone
that
at
was
home.
related to the play I was in. It's fun.
You don't know the Wackus Bunkus audio, Eric?
No.
It's basically that. It's usually someone holding up a thing to themselves, usually like a hammer or something. And it's just someone being like, what do you think, Wackus Bunkus? And then they're just like, kill him! Oh!
Ooh!
Naughty Wackus Bunkus!
Oh, it's so good. It's the smug way he says it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, you naughty Wackus Bunkus.
I just heard the audio from TikTok of like, excuse me, daddy, I mean daddy, I mean fuck, I mean daddy, I mean fuck, I mean daddy.
That's
like...
that and the breast milk one are making the rounds.
Yeah.
What?
You don't know that one? It's like, what would you like in your, what would you like, it was the Starbucks employee being like, what would you like in your coffee? And then being like, yeah, I'd like it with your breast milk. Your breast milk? Your breast milk. Fuck, your breast milk. Your breast milk. Your breast milk.
Is that the same guy that made those?
Yeah, that's why that fucking meme of all the VTubers wearing nothing but a Starbucks apron was going around. It was that.
Oh,
My
that's
favorite
what started
one?
it?
That's what that is,
favorite
yeah.
one is Aqua being like, and what can I get for you? It's like, yeah, can I get a caramel macchiato, please? It's like, all right, is there any specific thing you'd want in that? It's like, whole milk, please. Starts crying.
Heckin'.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
I've just gone down a rabbit hole because I said polka earlier, and I like was looking for a polka gift, and then a gif, and it was something completely different. I'm like, wait a minute, do I know what polka looks like? Turns out I do, but that did freak me out for a minute. I was like, oh god.
So, I mean, it's good to express doubt about yourself. I do all the time.
I'm literally never confident ever. I'm also always the most confident ever.
That's true.
Like it's the same freaking picture I put on my Discord. It's a little metronome. One side is I am a fucking embarrassment, and the other one is I am literally God's gift to Earth.
Yep.
There's no in between. I swing between both emotions wildly.
I say the things I think I'm correct about with extreme confidence, but am willing to admit that I don't know things, and that is how I live.
Do an impossible task with extremely unearned confidence and fail horribly.
That's how I open Digimon cards. That was me picking up a pack and being like, the secret rare War Greymon is in here! Opens it. Ha ha! It is!
Eventually, it'll be right.
No, it was right the first time.
Yep, that's that one time where you can be like, lightning, and
That's that other thing I did. I put my hand out to the sky during a storm, went, lightning! And as I did, just And I was like, "Ha, I'm Zeus.
Gazoos.
I'm Zeus."
I'm glad.
My brain wanted to go
Oh.
Thor, which somehow caused me to panic and make a Gus sound, which then I transitioned into Zeus for some reason.
10 out of
I'm
10.
the Zeus.
What about transitioning into Zeus?
You ever
The Zeus.
you ever transitioned into Zeus?
No. What did fucking I don't know if Aaron's here.
Yes.
I'm here.
Cool. Fucking what did you call Zeus the other day? The
Oh,
god
the
Coomer?
celestial Coomer himself.
My god.
It was so funny. I mean it's really fucking accurate.
I mean, yeah. Fucking turning into a swan all the goddamn time. Going off places.
Turning into what my friend Bradley calls Zeus juice.
Zeus juice.
Ew. Oh,
Zeus
gross.
juice.
It's my favorite thing he's ever said
Always
in like our decade of friendship.
My goodness.
Zeus juice.
Fucking- Look at us doing pirate stuff.
Are we? We're doing boat maintenance.
You're doing, yeah.
But yeah, we're partying. We're bumping elbows with them.
I'm very about this.
Krusk is like dressed like a pirate, so I guess that's kind of counts.
Him trying to steal a gun off of one of them.
Regan having no sea legs makes so much
Oh my
sense.
god! If he pulls a fucking Scanlan and tries to steal a gun from one of these pirates,
This could go south very quickly.
I'm back.
Lung back.
How about
Wow.
Right. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten that's a thing.
It'd been precisely long enough for me to forget.
I forget most things.
Same.
Can't remember what they are though.
Same.
they probably weren't that important.
Same.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Wow. Same.
Wow, Sam.
Same.
Wow.
Oh.
Same.
Wow.
Penis. Gotta make a remix one of these days.
No, do it the other way. Do it penis, wow, same.
Penis.
Wow.
Damn it. Hold on.
There you go. All's right with the world.
Wow.
I look forward to the day.
Oh
Someday I'm gonna go XLR.
It's so fun.
no! That's so fucking cursed.
Mostly I just want the voice filter. Shit. That's what I want.
The
Yeah, it's pretty cool,
other ones can come and go, but the is eternal.
Yeah.
So good.
Also the penis. Also the penis one.
That was like the origin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have some milk.
Oh, that's still there, is it?
Wow.
Anyway.
What? Should we jump back in?
I think so.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I want to be a pirate, baby.
Yeah, har!
Baby.
Baby! I
Your
want to be a
first-
pirate!
Your first week at sea draws to a close as the late afternoon you see closing in on a landmass. You find yourselves starting to head towards a river mouth. And the boat raises its sails. Many of the sailors head below deck and begin rowing against a current to take themselves inland.
Oh, can I join them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah!
Roll me a strength check.
Yeah! Yeah! That's a save. Why did I do that? It's an 18.
Save.
It would be +4. It's just same
Same
yeah.
either way. So 22, you go down and you start putting all of your muscle into it as you start dragging it along. You throw a few other sailors off balance with just the force you're putting out as you drag the boat through the water.
Come on,
You
ladies,
guys-
keep up!
You find mooring in the city of Baldur's Gate as the ship finally slows to a stop and anchor is dropped. The captain regards some of you. We'll be here overnight. If you've got any business in the city, or you need any trinkets or doodads for your voyage, best pick them up now, because it'll be nearly double the journey upwards to Waterdeep.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gonna be here
I
overnight,
will.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like
should
it.
be. Leaving first light.
Hmm.
What are you thinking?
Might be nice to spend a night off the boat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not opposed to that.
I don't see why not.
There's
While
some
we're
inns
probably-
nearby, but if you do get the good rooms, the wider quarters aren't particularly savory. There's lice.
Mm.
Oh.
Gross.
Yes, that's why I told you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
man.
appreciate that.
Should we, just in case, take Kyra?
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, it might be a bit of a...
No, I don't think that we should move a dead body into the city and move it around unnecessarily.
no, we should
Keep it here for
Yeah.
now until we
She'll be safe.
find a cleric
Yeah.
that can for sure, help
There's a
them.
couple temples in the docks district here. I'm not sure exactly, what they're about, but a couple of the sailors go there.
All right.
We
Thank
can-
you very much.
I can check them out.
Gives you a wink.
Thank you.
I wink back.
He walks back into his quarters.
Before we head out, Regan will let her paper bird fly.
I would do the same if it does. I'm not sure. though.
Regan, yours folds itself into a bird and takes off and darts northward. A leaf, yours does the exact same but darts southward.
Oh. Well,
He's alive!
shit.
He must not have been wearing one.
That's amazing! That's great news! Pity we probably left him behind.
No, but I mean, I'm not sure what'll happen to him now, but
He'll at least know you're
Oh.
alive.
Yeah, he'll know where you are.
we haven't really talked since we became what we were, so I barely remember him at all, honestly. I can't remember his face, so I just knew he was a half-orc.
Well, it's a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that
Me too.
A leaf. Max will clap a hand on her shoulder. I hope you meet your dad. She's just like holding back. She's got this weird face of constraint. Like she's trying to hold something back. Yeah, I really hope you meet your dad. Right. Forward. Let's fucking go.
Maxine,
Temple. Yeah.
I don't mean to be blunt, but you look like how my kid brothers looked whenever they needed to use their diapers. What's going on?
I'm walking.
Constipation.
Nah, just
Anyway,
hoping for the best for a friend. That's all.
was it because I
Alright.
took your last little bird thingy?
Nah, I'll get more. That's
About what
fine.
time is it?
As you get, it'd be late afternoon, so you're sitting probably 3-4 p.m.
Which of us are going to the temple?
I can head to the temple. I have all of Kyra's money.
Yeah,
I'll also go to the
too.
temple.
Okay.
Funny how that
We don't all have to be there, right?
I guess
I don't
not.
think so. Why? What are you thinking?
I was wondering if you wanted Regan to maybe I don't know, spend the day together? Do something?
Yeah.
Fun stuff to do?
Yeah? I don't see why not.
Careful, you two. This is Baldur's Gate, so watch your wallets.
I don't have money.
Also, don't go down any dark alleys. They will try to jump you.
No.
That's true.
When you say
Those
you don't have
places-
money, I'm gonna hand over the coin purse I took from Daily.
He throws you a coin purse. It's pretty heavy.
How much is in there?
500 gold pieces.
Oh my lord! See, Maxine, this is how you make money, I think.
You tell people that you don't have.
That's
Sorry to
called.
break it to you, but it's not.
Yeah.
Not that
You'll
I know
learn.
about it.
Now you have something to watch.
It's true.
I don't know if that's a good. All right.
It'll be fine.
Do you care if you get any of this back?
It's Ajisai.
I mean, technically it's mine, but now it's yours.
Oh, okay. I accept. With absolutely no strings
Eh?
attached. This is my reward for coming to help you.
Sure.
Alright, done. No guilt. We'll see you guys back on the boat tomorrow.
Yup.
Okay,
Don't let us
bye.
hold you up.
Wait, what do you? If we find a cleric, how do we find you?
Marked it over.
We
you get-
probably won't go that far.
Do you guys have magic to, like, send messages or people? Or to people?
No,
Or... Oh, yeah, that was Kyra's thing.
that was Kyra. Maybe Kyra. Well, no, we'll need you for the ritual.
Okay. How about we'll
Unless
check...
we can do it ourselves.
We'll check in around sundown. How about that?
How many people do we need for the ritual?
For the raised dead, it's 4 altogether, counting the caster.
So yeah,
Was
it
it-
would be us. It would be me and you and Maxine. If Maxine.
Mhm. Yeah, we could find another person. I don't. We could
Well,
find
like
someone.
including the caster. The caster is
Yeah, the
person who
caster
cast
count.
it.
So we
So
have all
them
4.
plus
we
us
need.
3.
Yeah.
So, apart from Maxine, you two definitely know Kyra better than we do anyways.
True. We might just.
Uh,
we might just come to you with a new Kyra.
I'd like to still be there for it.
we find
Then
anything?
I guess we'll.
We'll check
Meet-
we'll check in with you guys at sundown if you want at the boat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Isn't it already sundown?
No, he said it was
No,
late
it's like
afternoon.
No,
3,
it's
4.
afternoon.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah,
I thought we were getting...
you're a bit before dinner time, so you're probably around
Okay.
3-4 p.m.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, we'll check in then, and then if we want to go off and do anything again until the next morning, then we can.
All right.
Come back to the boat by sundown, and if we found something, we'll lead you to it.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Enjoy your date.
It's not.
Stay
Thanks.
safe.
Totally a date.
Bye. Have a fun day.
Bye. We're off.
Yep.
We're gone. Disappeared.
Thanks, Daily, for funding their date.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay.
what do people do?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh no.
Do you think they sell clothes anywhere here? I've got like 2 outfits, and both of them are mostly covered by armor.
I have what I am wearing, and that's about it. So maybe.
We should go buy clothes.
Yeah, let's go buy clothes. Why
Let's
not?
Let's go buy clothes.
I've never gone to a clothing store. Sure.
Neither have I. We're gonna go buy clothes.
Oh,
We're
You
gonna
guys
go
start
buy.
looking
if
for
Krusk
clothes?
had heard that. Oh.
I live in a forest, dude.
We should try to get pirate stuff. Like we should try to look like the way that Krusk does, except better if we can.
He looks pretty good. I
I-
don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not saying that he looks bad. I'm saying that we should kick the ass out of his outfit.
We need to one up him.
Uh-huh.
I think that's doable.
That'll
Especially you.
show him.
Show him what?
That we look better than him.
Oh no.
I think it might wound his pride too much if you look better than him, Ajisai.
Good.
You guys start moving through the city, looking around. Are you just keeping yourselves generally local, or do you plan on delving pretty deep in?
Probably pretty local for now, unless we absolutely can't find anything. I don't think it's a good idea to go too far.
To give you a general idea what the streets look like, this area, a lot of the walls and everything are made of a deep gray stone. The streets aren't exactly super clean. The city itself looks like a lot of houses have been built on places that have been destroyed before, where you see lower foundation built on top of that looks like you can see separate styles of construction where houses have been repurposed and rebuilt.
Poor Baldur's Gate. It has such a tumultuous history.
Yeah. Looking around the docks district, there's a few places you find immediately that sell some degree of equipment and clothes and things you're looking that would definitely function out at sea, but fashion-wise aren't exactly immediately jumping out at you. Why don't you guys roll me an investigation check?
Okay.
All right. I'm not good at those.
Looking around the city, I almost forgot. There's a massive wall that you can see off in the distance, but just under it, there's a second one where you see part of the city's raised up above the other, and it's actually built on like a hill going down towards the water.
Ooh.
A 19 from Jisai, heck yeah, and a 14. So 14, 18 altogether. You guys spend about an hour or so strolling around looking at people. You definitely get a few looks for a little bit. You see a couple of people try and tail you for a while before they lose interest and break off. But the city seems acutely interested in very obvious outsiders. You eventually find yourselves a little bit ways away in front of a place called Hellman Cloak. The top of the doorway has been reshaped to look like a silvered helmet with a long nose piece that has a gold trim along the bottom. And it opens up as though the body of the wearer is the doorframe itself.
That's neat.
All right. Let's see if they sell pirate stuff in here, or any kind of seafaring stuff.
Yeah, might as well.
I gotta go in and we're gonna look for stuff. We're gonna look for clothes. We're gonna look for style.
Clothing shop.
Yeah, you enter. There are walls to wall packed with both clothing and armor, and there's a few weapons here and there. As you enter, there's no sound or anything. The door itself quite smooth, not creaky, and there's no bell. But as you do, a man in a light blue robe with a white filigree along the sides passes through a curtain almost the instant that you enter, before his head turns towards the two of you. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Is it illegal to say pirate? I didn't think about it. So we shouldn't say pirate.
We're looking for something fashionable to wear out at sea. Something that would benefit us.
Seafarer's clothes. Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
All right, and we're looking for form over function, function over form, or function and form.
If we can meet it in the middle, that would be perfect.
Perfect, I can do that.
Oh?
I mean, we're not just buying like one outfit, we could do both.
I mean, yeah, we could.
I have plenty of outfits. We can try multiple things on. I've got a veritable warehouse here. I've not much to do other than make them, so I'm keen to have some visitors. If you follow me, and he takes you up a staircase at the back that you previously couldn't really see because it's piled up with clothes. He kind of pushes some out of the way as he walks up and around it.
All right. Good.
He leads you to a vast array of different leggings, jackets, boots, a lot of which are in the style of a lot of the clothing you've seen in the city, albeit cleaner and neater. You see long coats, much like the one the captain wears. There are tricorns and different other hats. Plenty of things available. If you'd like to try some of these on, we have a changing room just over there. And other than that, I've also got arms and armor if they interest you. I don't know how long he's planning on spending at sea. Oh, you can say pirate.
Oh, he heard me.
I won't tell him, it's fine.
We didn't really know what else to refer to it as. Sorry.
It's a fashion style, I understand. Many people in the upper city prefer to use the exact same vernacular.
Regan is super eyeing like leggings and the long coats and like underbust corsets and the like.
As you start eyeing different ones, he moves over to a long coat and pulls it back. These ones have small pockets on the side as he pulls it open, where you can conceal some smaller weapons, perhaps a dagger or some of the firearms they happen to use. They also have many of them come with a pocket up here for keeping anything you might use to smoke with. It's nice and dry. It's double buttoned to keep any of the waves and sea air out. For those longer trips at sea, I don't take either of you for smokers, but I don't judge.
I want to look for what, for all intents and purposes, amounts to, with less cleavage going on, the same sort of outfit that Captain Drake wears in Fate Go, which I've just thrown a picture of. I want to try to find something that vaguely resembles that, but also, because hold the phone here, because additional Drake image. Hold on.
I can't wait for Logan to
I want that hat.
commission this.
You don't know.
Because it's definitely going to happen.
As you start trying to force the ideas you have out, he extrapolates from your hesitance and begins bringing outfits to you, and lets you try them on bits at a time until you find something you're satisfied with. And through this man's vast library of clothing, you can easily find something like that.
Good, yes. Good.
So I finally tracked down an image that I had saved forever ago. Something kind of like this.
I always knew Pirate Regan would.
We're
come.
kind of going for roughly the same sort of thing, I think, except
Yeah.
like there's differences, but we're definitely in the same ballpark here.
Yep.
I can do that. The hat might take a bit. I can make some alterations, but I have the style. If you give me... How long are you in town?
Tonight.
It'd be a rush order, but I could do it. If you give me, say, 4 hours, and I could get that done.
Would it be okay if we came by like tomorrow and picked stuff up?
As long as your ship's still here and you're available, yes. I'll have it all here. And the rest of the clothes are available, so they may be some minor trimmings and alterations, but overall everything seems to fit.
Sure. How much are we looking at, sir?
For the long coats and everything else, the hat, let's say 65 gold pieces for everything.
Sure.
Poof.
Can cover that.
I already did it. Bam.
Slams it on the
Damn
table.
it! What'd you say?
Today's on me. Tonight's on me too.
No.
That sounds like you have an evening in store for you then. I won't keep you. I'll get to work on that hat right away, and I'll see you before daybreak.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Just, knock twice then 3 times, please, so I know it's you. There's some rough and tumble folks in the neighborhood, and the doors will be locked around nighttime.
Okay.
Ah.
So like.
Perfect. You got it.
All right. Can do.
Well, a while's passed. I imagine around this point we'd be getting around the area of like we should probably check in back with the others.
See what they're up to.
Yeah.
You guys would have spent a good while doing this. The rest of you, as you're moving around the district, you're looking for temples. Are you just looking visually, just wandering until you find one, or are you going to be asking around? What's your intention?
I'd like to ask around to see if there's any temples that specifically can deal with like people who can deal with dead people, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like that can revive dead people.
The average person you'd ask wouldn't have a super strong clue. As you grab a few people here and there, most of them gonna shrug. Roll me a persuasion check.
Bam!
Oh,
26.
26.
You see out of the average people in the district, you see mostly sailors or some of the poorer folk of the city. You grab one of the finer dressed people that you see passing by, and they stop for a second and turn to you. A district temple that could deal with those who passed away. You really only have two options here. There's the Temple of Umberly, the what do they call it? Or there's the Temple of Ilmater. Both are on the docks. The Water Queen's house and I can't remember the others. It's slipping my mind.
Unfortunate.
But I would avoid the Water Queen's house. It's not exactly a positive place, if you understand me.
Yeah. Given what I understand of the Water Queen, yeah, no.
If you're a sailor, then, you know, there's merit to all things. But I generally would like to avoid their notice as much as I possibly could.
Yeah.
The Shrine of Suffering. That's why it's a miserable name.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. The Shrine of Suffering is the one for Ilmater?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
They might be able to help you.
I hope so. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Or ma'am, I couldn't tell.
Either works for me. They wink and walk away.
Who knows?
Whenever they are gone, I will like look to Krusk. Is there a reason we should care which one we go to?
Fucking what was her name again? The water, Umberly. That's it. She's evil. She's an evil goddess.
Oh.
Could our people do what we want them to?
Potentially, but it might come at a higher price than gold.
Yeah.
I see. We should probably check this place of suffering then.
Yeah. Ilmater, I don't believe is evil.
No, Ilmater is part of the Trinity. They are a notoriously good god.
There you go.
They need to really rebrand their church.
Yeah. All right. To the Temple of Ilmater.
That one's a ways away as you make your way through the town. You stay in the lower city, but you have to cross to the other side of the docks. So you have to go all the way around and are then directed up to the Shrine of Suffering. You pass through some areas where you see some houses have been quarantined with these large white X's painted over doors. Some of the wood is shambling in this area, and you see, compared to even where you were earlier, where there were plenty of people in less than happy conditions in their lives, this part of the city seems almost abandoned. The buildings are much closer together, cramped in, and any sickness that seems to be in there spreads quickly. You find yourself in front of a large building compared to the rest of them. It looks about 2.5 stories. It's an old church that seems to have collapsed in parts and then been rebuilt. It's roughly the size of any house you'd see in the city.
Ooh.
You open the double doors, and you see a few people on benches, either lying there ill. You see in the back corner someone seems to be brewing soup and is handing it out, and they see... I'll leave you there. You'd immediately see that as they hand a few people their food, they also quickly place a few copper pieces on their tray as they move them along quickly. See several people in white robes with red bands tied around their wrists, or around one wrist on their right hand.
Excuse me. I try and stop one of the priests.
Hi, how can I help you? A dark haired, looks like an elven woman. Their hair brought into a ponytail, turns and looks at you.
Ah, hello. Yeah, I was wondering if this church could bring back the dead?
I can do that. I haven't before, but it's technically something I can do. I don't have the materials though.
Do you know if I gave you money, could you go out and buy it, or would we have to bring it in ourselves?
I'm afraid I spend too much time here to know exactly where to look. I'm sure there's some jewelers around who might have them. But my hands are usually quite full with the people here.
What exactly do we need?
If you're bringing someone back, how recently was it?
Not within a minute.
But we've been keeping them preserved with one of our friend's magics.
So roughly, it's been for them.
It's it would be a lot of money, but I would need a single diamond worth about 500 gold pieces to perform. And I can't guarantee you that I'd be able to succeed, but succeed or fail, it would destroy that. It's a costly process, and obviously most people around here can't afford that.
That's fine. Thank you for the information. Do you know of any jewelers who would be able to provide a diamond of that size?
Not off the top of my head, I'm sorry. I don't get to look at jewelry very much.
That's fine.
I wish I had more free time, but I feel like helping these people is the best I can do here.
Do you have to do it here?
I can do it anywhere, but I would like to not be away for too long. Any minute I'm not here is a minute someone suffers.
Yeah, we don't want to take you away from your healing of others. We'll
if you could make a donation to the temple, I'm sure that some of the other priests and clerics here might be able to take a little extra work on their hands. If you wanted to free up my position.
How much money does Kyra have?
Kyra have?
I'd have to check. Hold on. It's a lot, but
yeah,
it's like 1,000 platinum, 230 gold.
I will just reach into Kyra's bag and I will pull out 50 gold and put it into her hands.
I think that'll do. Thank you so much.
Shit.
You're very welcome.
They turn and they rush off and they start speaking to some of the other people in robes there.
Good job.
Now we just have to figure out where to find a diamond.
If we can't find one, I know how to get one in Waterdeep at the very least. I know where the jewelers would be, but it'd be really
We could
good
probably
if we
go
could
to
get
the
her
upper
beforehand.
city. The upper city most likely has,
I can climb
jewelry.
the wall.
Huh? We can walk in. Well,
yeah, let's just.
might not be able to walk in, but trust me, I can handle that. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you can talk ourselves into that, I'm sure.
So can we just give her money and she'll stay with us for however long we give her money for?
I think that's how hirelings work. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna come on the boat with us and stuff.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
and go.
I mean, depending on the amount of money I give her, maybe she will.
Nah, we can't do that. Nah.
Let's just find a diamond within the night, and hopefully bring them back.
Hey, how hard can that be?
Potentially very.
How hard can that be for us? I'm feeling
Potentially
optimistic
very.
today. Listen, I've got a positive attitude since we got on that fucking ship. It's
I'm
been
glad.
time.
All right. Let's.
It's fine. Dax and Kyra told me that money wasn't everything anyway, so we have plenty of it.
Are we waiting on the cleric girl to come with us, or is she? Are we?
They would return in short order.
Okay.
And like, all right, I'm at your service until At least for the next few hours.
Perfect.
Sundown?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. Then let's find a diamond. Hey, do you think we could get into the upper city? The upper city seems like somewhere where we could find a diamond.
Maybe. I mean, they don't restrict access up there. It's
Okay.
To the upper city!
There's also
Perfect.
a few things probably in the outer city as well.
All right, let's ask around.
Sure.
To somebody!
To somebody.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going around just asking people where I can find a fat diamond.
Roll me an investigation check.
No. Can it be with charisma?
Can I aid him with
You can aid.
Yeah.
Can it be with charisma though?
No.
Fuck. All right.
I
I'll take the
believe in
advantage.
you.
That's a 14.
Okay.
Let's
Not
see what you.
amazing.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
You would hear that there is a jewel store in the outer city.
Oh.
Called Calum Jewel Emporium. The Calum Jewel Emporium, and it's in a place called Little Calamshan. It's about probably a 25-30 minute walk out of the city, hour at best.
All right. And
Forward!
head
Yeah.
in that direction then.
We.
You guys make your way out of the city.
This
You
little
pass
cleric
through the
following
Basilisk
after us.
Gate.
It's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
They are a little doe-eyed. They seem pretty resolute, though. They're also quite familiar with at least the area of the lower city on the way to the gate outside. They seem to know like the back of their hand, and they're quite comfortable until you leave. Once you leave the Basilisk Gate, they recede a little bit.
We should keep her.
I agree.
We can't, guys.
She's adorable.
We have
I
stupid
know.
amounts of money.
She's very pretty as well.
I fucking know, but we can't do it.
Oh.
Have you? But hear me, Maxine. Have you seen Girl?
I certainly have, but that's not the fucking point. They've got business to be doing in the city, at their temple. Oh, God. I can't do that.
They were giving out coppers, Maxine. I can give them gold.
I know, but they gotta do their. Just no. We're not. We're not adopting them into our little shit show of a group. We're not doing that.
Adopting.
Are you guys having a
Generous term.
No, we're
No,
just
it's fine.
having a discussion.
We're
Okay.
debate.
We were just thinking about how well everything would go if we had someone of your talents with us.
Mm-hmm.
We're in high demand, apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, high demand. That means people have done that. They've had people like follow them around. Like
I
you?
mean, there are, adventuring types.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
do you know like any sort of, person who'd be interested in doing something like that? Who would be as talented as you?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't be interested in doing them?
What? I'm really flattered.
Mm-hmm.
I only just met you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How about that though?
Oh, there they go.
Why are you doing that with your eyebrows?
Oh, God.
That usually works.
Really?
Yes. Well, if you change your mind, just if you feel like going on the high seas, rescuing us from imminent danger.
We work for a guild, the Obsidian Halls in Waterdeep. It's really
Max
so many
is
people
ahead
who
of
could need help.
just shaking her head behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're almost there.
That's good to hear.
kind of walk ahead of you for a little bit.
I give a sad look to Leaf. Oh.
Pout.
You arrive in Little Calamshan and find it in short order. You see one of the only buildings with large glass windows, and perched in very fine red silk pads at different points in the windows are these different jewels and lockets and rings.
Ooh. I walk in.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door. There's a chiming bell that jingles as you open it, and you see behind a large U-shaped counter facing you is a woman in a red dress with fine jewelry on, who leans forward.
Well, hello
I was
there.
wondering if we were going to have company today. What can I do for you?
We are in the market for a diamond.
Diamond ring?
Ring not necessary, but the diamond is of utmost importance.
Big one.
Yeah.
All right, I can
Particularly
do big
around the 500 gold range.
I have diamonds, but I've never particularly appraised any of them at a specific value. Let me get a few, and you can take a look at the ones you like.
Perfect.
Let's see. They start opening different cabinets. And you see them unlock a box behind, and they pull out several rough diamonds. They're not polished, they're not shiny, but they all are roughly about probably 3 inches in diameter. They're just hunks of diamond.
Looking
I've
to
got
our
these.
little cleric friend, seeing if they make any eyes at him.
They're just kind of flitting about, not really knowing what to do with their hands, looking at like the same rack of jewelry over and over again. So these are the rough diamonds. I wouldn't say any of them would immediately be worth that much, but maybe collectively.
We need a diamond worth, a singular diamond.
I don't have any one that I would say is worth that much. I do have, I was cutting this one earlier, and they put out, it's about probably 3/4 of an inch thick, a cut diamond, fully polished, and they placed down on the counter. This one would fit the ticket. It's a bit more than 500, though.
Oh.
This one would probably go for about 7.
7. I turn to our cleric friend. You think that'll do? Will that one do? Is that one good?
Yeah. I've never done this before. I don't know.
I mean, you think you can cast it
You're
with that
perfectly
thing?
fine.
Nice.
Yeah. That looks right.
All right,
Okay,
700
fountain
gold.
Diamond.
You're good. You're good. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing perfect. You're doing
It's
perfect.
stressing me out.
No, you're
No,
good.
it's
We
fine.
just,
You're good.
yeah, we're fine.
We tend to do that to people.
It's not stressful work. You'll like it.
My mom told me about people like you.
Oh.
Like who? Me? What?
Try and get me on boats.
Boats are really nice, though.
They're nice. We're nice.
I like the land.
That's fair. I also like
Kyra would
wine.
love you.
Anyway,
Is that one of you? Or is one of you, Kyra?
It's the
no,
one
that's
You'll
the
meet
person
Kyra
we're trying
soon.
to revive.
Oh, okay.
You'll meet Kyra really soon.
hopefully.
700.
So anyway,
700. All right. 700 and it's yours.
We have 700.
I mean, it's not attached to a ring.
No,
Is
it's
it-
wrong.
Yeah. Would it be more expensive if it was attached to a ring?
Absolutely.
Oh, gross. All right, 700 gold.
Pleasure dealing business with you, Mr.
Krusk, Bensley.
A pleasure, Mr. Bensley.
And a pleasure it is to meet you as well, Miss
Rosa Rael.
Rosa Rael.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. A
Love to see
pleasure.
you again. Are you in town long?
Just for the night, unfortunately.
Well, I trust you'll keep us in mind for your next visit then.
Yep.
You'll be the first person I come to in Baldur's Gate when I'm looking for jewelry.
I bet you will.
Hmm. I wink at her.
She winks back.
Oh.
Hey.
If you're ever in Waterdeep, visit the Obsidian Halls for any of your adventuring needs.
Will I be able to find you there?
Yes, you will.
I'll pop in if I'm there on business.
Yeah.
All right. Takes the
So many new
diamond.
customers.
And all right. You have yourself a wonderful night.
I'll do my best, and the help should be here any second, and then I can finally really enjoy myself.
The help.
Yes, I normally don't man the counter myself.
Ah, I see. Makes sense. All right. And we walk out.
Hey. Okay. Now I
We
just
got her
need
now.
the body and them and that.
Yep.
Come with us.
Here we go.
We're gonna meet up with 2 other
Hey,
people, just a heads up, so that
you're
doesn't
not-
stress you out later.
You're not going to be mad at me if it doesn't work, right?
No, not at all.
that's fine.
As long as you
Try it.
try.
We'll just try again in Waterdeep. No, not you. I mean, unless you want to.
No, I don't.
But if I gave you more gold?
No, that's what
Leave
my mom
Planet
warned me
Gold.
about.
Hmm.
You should listen to everything your mom says.
She's like 400, so yeah, I listen to basically everything she says.
That seems really boring.
Hey, former slave, stop trying to buy a person.
Look, I wasn't mad with how the slaves worked. I was mad with how he was treating his
no,
slaves.
guys!
Okay, back on mute I
Fine
go.
with the slavery. All right.
You take
Head
the
to
hour
the
so
boat.
it takes to return back.
What time is it about?
You arrived in the city. Let me move time forward. At around 4. And then it would have taken you probably 3 hours in all to get back. So it'd be a bit after dinner. It's starting to get dark at this point.
I will collect the Kyra from the ship.
We gotta wait for the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
but
would
we
have
can-
made their
yeah,
way
we
back.
can at least have the Kyra off the ship. Because she doesn't want to get on the ship, right?
Ideally.
Yeah.
You know, on account of the imminent fear that we may leave with them. That has been instilled within them. You criminals!
You bring Kyra's body off of the ship. As it gets a bit darker, the other 2 return.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
We want you to meet our friend.
You must be Kyra.
No.
Kyra is the body.
Oh,
We told you.
I'm
Yeah,
so
we told you
sorry.
that.
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
fine. Oh,
Oh no, you're fine.
just
My name's
breathe in
Regan.
and out.
Hey,
She does look a little pale, but still, like that's not. It's
I've
not
never
nice.
seen a Ganassi before.
Well, yeah.
Hey, I'm Ajisai. Thank you very much for helping us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, really.
I'm happy to help. I'm Morwin.
Nice to meet you. Morwin.
Morrowind?
It's a really pretty name.
Morwin.
Morrowind.
That's a nice name.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty name.
I'm not,
do
I'm
you
not
wanna
making a joke. I'm not making a
do you wanna just do it here?
Is there any
yeah.
particular place you'd like to do it better?
I don't know.
Let's just do it here.
Yeah.
Where is here? Where are we currently?
You are
docks.
not. You're like 10 feet away from the boat.
We've never been formal people
Well,
anyway.
I mean, unless we want to take them back to, like, an inn, there's really nowhere else to do it, and I don't see a reason not to do it here.
Yeah.
Okay, I can. Okay.
You can do this.
Yeah, you
Let's
got
Get this party started.
Oh boy, Krusk.
No,
No,
they
my,
can
from
walk
what we talked about earlier, it sounds like Regan and I aren't going to have to contribute to this, right?
I need at least 3 of you. You probably want to take a second to figure out who that'll be now.
I'll do it.
I'll begin preparing.
Well, you two know her better than either of us do. And Maxine, you do have certain divine connections, right?
Yeah, I mean, kinda. Sorta. Sure.
Are you
What do you mean,
uncertain about
kinda?
your divine connection? Are you not? Do you not? When you smite, when you swing your weapon with holy power,
yeah, but
are you not
that's more-
certain about where that power is coming from?
No, I'm pretty fucking sure it's cord and shit.
Okay.
It's more.
Good.
It's more. a
Good
point
to
of-
know.
This is medicinal. This is bringing someone back. I'm more the kick some ass, and Cord is like, man, that's really fucking cool, and he gives me magic for it. This is a bit
Then
different.
kick
I
that
don't know if
ass.
Cord's gonna give 2 shits.
Max, are you more comfortable if I do it maybe? I speak with my angel fairly often. I mean, he doesn't speak back to me, but I'm more
Oh.
connected to him if it's more
Nah.
comfortable for you.
But
But if you
Kyra's
trust
my
me,
homie.
pal-
I'll do it. I'll do it. I like that kid a lot. Fine. Shit.
You got this, and I'll slap her on the back. You can
Ah.
do it.
Yay. Do other. It's fine. Yeah. No pressure. Nothing like that.
I'll
Right?
take a deep breath.
I don't. The fucking cleric
In
that
your
earlier. I
nose.
don't need to hear that. It's fine.
In your nose, out your mouth, Max.
She'll sidle up next to, I imagine, where Kyra's been put down and plop down unceremoniously.
See them trying to make, like, there's a bag of grain nearby. They've tried to make us a makeshift pillow. I just don't want them to be uncomfortable while we're...
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. So are we... It's you and you two?
Seems so.
Okay. Here I go. Okay.
How long does it take for them to cast it?
Casting a spell. It'll just take a few seconds. Sorry, I've only got to do this pretty recently, and normally I just kind of hit them with it and they come back, but I know this is a bit more complicated.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you got this. This is gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
no,
We're
I'm
both
fine.
gonna do great.
Okay. Yeah. You know we're gonna do fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her I'm gonna give Maxine and I'm gonna
Yes,
give
please!
Alif some inspiration.
Yay!
Yes.
They all right. You mark those off. Them, Maxine, and who?
And
Alif.
Maxine and Alif, yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can't inspire myself yet. So
Yeah, I got a ways to go for that.
Yep.
You all see them hold the diamond out and begin speaking under their breath. As the string around their wrist begins to glow. Several of you have seen this at least once before. As it detaches from their hand and forms a small light circle on the ground, pathing in and around brickwork on the bits of stone, and then weaving almost into the grain of the wood on the dockside where you've laid Kyra's body. As it reaches each of you, it forms a circle around you, and it slowly begins to build up a light glow as the diamond itself crumbles into dust and sinks into Kyra's body.
Ooh.
The circle of light starts arcing around as it builds up in brightness around Maxine.
Oh.
What will you bring to this ritual? You can speak to them, you can offer
Yeah, I
up
want-
possessions, but that may destroy them, so
Ooh.
I should have warned you about that.
No, me and Kyra can, we talk. So
Okay.
I'll fucking, yeah. Max will kinda look around and realize, like, oh shit, it's my turn. And she'll kind of lean over Kyra, and since they both know Primordial, she's gonna start talking in Primordial.
Okay.
Listen here, if you don't get the fuck up, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I swear to fucking God. Listen, you're one of... you're one of the people that I know by, like, 95% probably likes me as a person. So if you don't fucking get up, I don't know necessarily what I'm gonna do, and I fucking hate having to admit that, but still... fucking appreciate you. Do you remember when we kicked those Duragard's asses? We can't do that again if you're fucking dead. And if you're fucking dead, you're not gonna be able to come with us and, I don't know, kick those other guys' asses and stuff. So, look, we just fucking need you, and if you don't get back up, I'm gonna kick your ass when I find you, when I fucking bite it, because you know I'm gonna bite it eventually too, so you know, so don't fucking get back up.
Roll me
gonna be hell to-
intimidation.
Yeah!
Lean over to Elif. Lean over to Elif's like,
All right, guys,
sure
I'm up.
what she said was really nice.
Yeah, kind of
You
great.
see, as you start uttering this, the circle flickers for a half second as you see, as you see them kind of flinch away from you when you start yelling in a different language.
It's like, it's not like yelling, it's like an aggressive whisper. Just listen, you bullshit. Alright,
She's
here
whispering sweet nothings into her ear.
we go. Face all scrunched up. Alright, let's do this. Plus the 1d8. Okay, okay. 1d8. Be all?
If you feel like it. Well, there you go.
Sure, 18.
No reason not to. What else are they gonna use it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
As
reminded them of the good times.
That's what it sounded like.
all right.
Yeah.
They close their eyes a bit firmer as they focus. You see the light build up once more as it extends around. It flashes and locks in, sealed, instead of pulsating this thin white light that shimmers a light red occasionally. It becomes solid. It moves towards you, Krusk.
Remind me, are there rules regarding like people using like the same checks?
If you use the same check, it would be harder, but you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, the DC would go up.
Gotcha. I used intimidation.
Also, I should have said earlier,
Hmm.
because I'm a giant butthole, but I forgot. I don't even have it on. Come on, continue.
Cool. Kyra, and I haven't known you for as long as Elif has. Frankly, we haven't known each other for that long, actually. But your presence has been very influential on me. Not just on me, but on everyone in this group. I don't know what we'd do without you. You're kind, you're very, very smart. Very dedicated to your goals. Also, you have your... Are they your girlfriend? Are they your girlfriend that you're trying to get? Your friend. Your friend girl. You gotta get them. You just met them. You just got them back. So, you gotta come back to get them. That's it.
All right. It sounds like you're aiming for persuasion there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll me persuasion.
I will take that 27.
Woo!
That's
Spicy.
exceedingly good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A leaf. The light solidifies around Krusk, flashes for a moment before slowly extending its way to you.
I have to stay within like this circle of light, right?
Yes. You can. You'd be close enough if you wanted to reach Kyra that you could.
I will, as the light is brought onto me, reach down and I will go for a hug on Kyra as much as I can while still remaining in the light. And as I do, Kyra, I don't care how long it takes. Again and again, as long as we have the ability, I'm going to try and try again. In every way, until it's all gone. Unless you ever give me a sign that you don't want me to do that, or you come back. I just completed everything. I don't have anything left, and I can't enjoy it without you. You were the one that got me through everything. You're the first person I met after I was free. If it doesn't work now, it'll work the next time, or it'll work the next time. I'm not going to stop. Please open your eyes.
I think it sounds like you're also going for persuasion there.
The best I can do. I have nothing. I've got nothing else to throw in
fine.
that.
If you want to, you can. Roll me persuasion. You have a bardic inspiration as well.
I do have a bardic inspiration, which is I'll roll that one first.
You're welcome.
I'm very glad. I'm very glad for that.
Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be a rough one for persuasion, my boys.
You're welcome.
I believe.
Hey up.
Sure is.
Oh.
There was nothing else I could think of to do.
The light
I went
solidifies
last, which means
and,
Russ gets it first.
extends towards Morwen. They are going to make their own check. They will immediately use the bardic inspiration, whether or not they know they're doing it.
Yeah.
And okay, I have to do a little bit of, in the words of Travis Willingham, a little bit of reverse math here.
Uh-oh.
I was hoping I would go second because I knew you were going to do persuasion too.
I think you mean.
I get that.
Kyra, can you make a Constitution saving throw into the tower for me, please? There's a pulse of light as the ring around you shatters and extends around you. As silence falls in the dock. Kyra's lungs fill with air. As Kyra rolled real good.
Okay.
Oh.
She's alive!
Kyra!
Alive! Lightning strikes behind
Continues
Crust.
hugging.
Ow. Ow.
I will kill her again with this hug.
Whew. All right. All right, get up. We have a boat to get on.
He looks around at all of you. Hey guys.
Hey, you died.
So,
Hey.
It
Hey.
feels like it.
Don't do that again, yeah?
That's the plan.
Ooh.
As someone who's died plenty of times in the past, I gotta say you're really bad at it.
Although, geez.
There's a certain technique to it, I guess.
There
There's
is!
a reason we didn't let Aji-sai do it.
I wish I was worse at dying. I gotta be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stop that.
Hey, if it's something you're no good at, then maybe you should just drop it. Don't try to do it anymore, yeah?
I'll take that advice, I think.
Hug.
She returns the hug. And she reaches out for Krusk as well and pulls him in.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, guys.
We finished off the Master of Shadows. We got on a boat, and we dragged you all the way, she puts her arm out behind her, to Baldur's Gate to get you back.
It's true. We are in Baldur's Gate. Also, this is Morwin.
Yeah.
Say hello to Morwin.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
Hi. It's just more when.
Morwen. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh. Whew. I'm glad you're okay.
Doesn't let you guys go.
I didn't know how many times I was gonna have to do this. I was gonna use up all your gold.
I would have been cool with it.
All right, and -4 to all your stuff. That's autofill. Oh, yeah, you're still unconscious. Let me.
Yes.
Boop. Just for the purposes of it, just to make them feel better in the moment, I just gonna walk over and gently put their hand on them, and I'm just gonna give you 7 hit points. Here you go. Make you feel
that
just
should be
tiny.
right.
Make you feel the tiniest, littlest bit better.
I immediately take those 7 hit points by squeezing her.
I will follow suit and pump some cure wounds into you.
Can I hug all of you? I want to hug all of you right now.
Yes! Oh my goodness, please!
She does so.
I'll make room. I slide down. I'm just hugging your legs.
Oh.
Max will kind of reach over the amassed huddle and put a hand on Kyra's head.
I'm so grateful you're okay.
It's the same. Thank you.
Have a second level cure wounds as I'm like
Oh.
hugging her. Have some health. It's really shitty, but there you go.
My healing
That's
hands were better.
garbage.
Couldn't be happy about what we did without you, Kyra.
Huh?
Couldn't be happy about what happened without you. I'm sorry. I messed up.
She's just gonna hug a leaf tighter. I don't even have the energy to be mad right now.
It's alright, we
Squeeze!
gave them shit for it.
Squeeze!
They lost all their stuff.
I did.
It's true.
I don't have the rabbit's foot anymore, Kyra. Where all the laundered money?
That's fine. We'll just get you some more.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Because it's funny.
I knew you did it on purpose.
Oh.
Kyra,
All right.
you feel a cold hand on your shoulder.
She turns around.
I kill it.
There's nothing there.
I kill the cold hand.
Does she still feel it? Is it just
You
lasting?
feel it, and as you look, it slowly fades away, and you hear, on your own, "You who seeks power would do well to find me." Just in your own. You don't see anyone else react to it.
Okay, y'all gotta stop seeing ghosts. I got rid of mine. That doesn't mean everyone else needs to get one all of a sudden.
All right. Whew. Well,
In the process of ugly cry, squeeze.
Is distracted from whatever the fuck that was.
we should get you to a bed. You look
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, I am. That'd be good.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Regan and
That's
I
on the
were
ship, I'm
going.
pretty alright.
Regan and I were gonna stay in town for the night. Do you wanna come with us? We can get you a room and you can just chill out.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
There you go. We'll figure something out, I guess. On our own, then.
Squeeze.
Also, good luck getting rid of a leaf.
She's fine where she is. She just
I
keeps
think you
hugging
have what my mother would call a growth on you.
me. She just
I can remove that.
huh?
Oh,
no.
no, it's a joke.
Oh.
It's a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
You're
good.
totally fine.
Hey, you did a good job. Good job.
We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Morwen.
Thank you.
You were
seem like
amazing.
you're tearing up a little bit.
I hug Morwen.
Oh no.
Have more confidence in yourself. You did fantastic.
You did
I reached-
amazing.
I reach out with my other hand.
Get a lot more practice with that.
You seem like really nice people.
Oh.
They just a hand on their head as well.
We've died so many times. If you stick around us, you'll get a lot more practice with that.
No, I don't want to ever do that again. That was terrible.
You know,
Let's not subject the nice lady to whatever it is that we have to fucking deal with all the time.
Kyra's
Yeah.
super cute.
yes, she's very, very cute. You guys got a diamond. Do you know where I could probably get more of those? Because if I have diamonds, I can revivify us while we're on the go, and we don't have to kidnap Morwen, and you can stop trying to do so.
Oh yeah, I know. I know a place.
We could
Thank
we could go all the way over there to get them, but they weren't very. Do you need a certain
One's
gold
around
price for them?
300 gold pieces.
Do they each have? Does like you have to have like one big diamond worth 300, or can it be like an assortment?
With Revivify, you need any amount of diamonds.
They just need to add up to 300.
Diamonds plural, they just have to equal at least 300 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can have
Yeah,
more than one.
Yeah. They could probably help you then.
Okay.
So
No.
you should probably go now, since you know. Leaving.
Are you okay
first,
if we make
first
a?
thing in the morning.
Yeah. Are you okay if we make a stop there, Ajisai, and then we can go grab dinner or something?
Sure.
I gotta go home anyway, so it's starting to get late, and
Yeah.
I live in that direction, so I can take
Yeah,
you most
go
of the way there.
do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
You relax.
We'll
You
find
earned
we'll
it.
find somewhere for Kyra to go and lay down. I say
Yeah,
holding
I mean-
Kyra and lifting her off the ground.
Yeah, she's like struggling to lift.
Would it be so bad to stay on the boat, or?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm gonna find it in because I want a bed.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
We have a lot of laundered money.
Oh my god.
I think the joke might have played out at this point.
It's still okay. I still think it's funny, but I'll listen to you because I miss
You can
and I'm
tell
glad
it's still
you're
funny by how no one's laughing.
I do it for my own benefit, not for you.
What
God
about you?
damn. Aji, so you've gotten savage as shit.
I always was.
Dear God.
Now
I
in
just,
a different
just
kind of
before,
way.
it stayed up in here.
Points to head.
Now, I don't really care.
No, you're unhinged now.
I need to put you up against my sister.
As soon as you say they're unhinged, you just.
Oh, Corn, I
no.
shouldn't have encouraged it. Right, you two get on with your evening before you get any other bad ideas. Flicks, Aji.
You're the one giving him to her, Max.
Ugh.
I start carrying Kyra over toward where they said the inns were.
I'm going to the up city.
Oh no, because the piratey guy said.
Oh, okay.
There's tons of the dogs.
Okay, so you guys are you gonna handle Kyra, and then we can
Yeah.
just deal with
You
ourselves?
guys continue your evening.
Works for me.
All right.
You guys
Right.
do so? So, order of operations. You guys are going to get some gemstones.
Mhm.
We can speed that along. How many are you looking for? They'd have enough that they could get you. Jeez, all right. They'd have enough for 6 castings of it if you have the money.
Oh,
Damn.
And that would be.
That'd be 300 per. So
1,800 gold.
Yeah, 1,800
was-
gold pieces.
I was like, my brain's stopping at 1,200 in my brain.
Math is
space.
hard.
Hold on.
It's fine.
Math hard. Fucking so that'd be 1,800. Be what? 180 platinum.
Yes.
Cool. I'll drop that at you because I don't have that. in
Real
gold,
quick,
and I'm not
real
gonna
quick,
fucking
real
do
quick.
it.
Don't before you do that, real quick. Only
No.
do 150.
Fucking.
Wow.
I
That's
just
insurance.
Iconic.
I pay 300. Diley gets to contribute to the Bring People Back
Oh, yeah.
fund.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're paying some Diley's money. You know what? I'm not gonna throw a fuss at you then. Fine.
There you go.
All this is Diley's money.
I'm still left with 150 gold. I'm fine. Diley gets to buy us a diamond.
You know what? I'll take it. Woo! Note that. So we have 6 diamonds. Fuck yeah.
You've got
Time
that
to
marked down?
always
Perfect.
have Revivify.
That's a
Nice.
good idea. That's really a good idea.
That was the whole. I was like, next time we find port, I'm getting us
If we-
diamonds,
If we get to Waterdeep, we might be able to get more.
dude. Here's money. Here you go.
Have buns.
How
Just
much?
mark them on your inventory, and you have 6.
How
Thank
much?
you, my wonderful boy.
How much would like a really good evening at like a really good restaurant cost for the two of them?
For the both of you, let me tell you.
Diley
You can't
is
keep treating
spoiled,
me.
I guess.
Assuming you are looking for the best you can, it would take a bit of work, but you guys just have a real late dinner is all that means.
Yeah.
Where? There we go. Inns and junk. Honestly, not a lot for what you guys are used to. So if you're staying at one of the better inns, you're looking at 4 gold for the room. If you're eating well as well for that evening, if you're drinking wine, it'd be 10 gold for a bottle of fine wine. And then you're looking at, for like a lot of food, like really good food, you're looking at probably another 10 each. So you're looking all in all 34 gold pieces.
Ma'am.
Not even gonna fight it anymore.
As you go into a place and throw that around, you are treated extremely well. You are still regarded, much like the rest of the city. It seems like everyone's always kind of eyeing you up a little bit. But once you're in an establishment where they're taking your money, they seem to eye you up in a much happier way.
That's fair.
Beyond that, you guys get those done. The other group, your guys are finding a tavern on the docks, or an inn on the docks.
Yeah.
The one with
going
the
to the upper
best
city.
beds.
You're going to the upper city?
Yeah, Krusk is going to the upper city.
All right, so you
We'll follow Crust because I don't want to be away from Crust.
Yeah.
We're all together. Fuck you,
I just
Crust.
start wandering off. Like, welcome
I'm just like still holding her, crying every now and then. Like you don't have to walk, Kyra. I have you.
As you move to the upper city, you find yourself a small side inn, be it roughly the same, about 4 gold apiece for the night. Food-wise, if you want to eat, depends on how crazy you want to go. But
Could I perform in order to get a
roll me
know.
a performance check?
you get it? Bam. 19.
Yeah, you start
Fuck
performing.
yeah.
Give them kind of a taste of what they might get out of you. I'd say it's not a full free stay at this place since it's so late already. They don't really have a ton of customers that they don't think you're going to make them more money. But I'd say slash the overall bill in half.
Hey.
So like,
Nice.
it was 2 gold for the
So
night.
it would be 4 initially, so it'd be 2 gold, and then if you wanted it really well, it'd be instead of 10, 5. And that's
I
for
will
you
spend Kyra's
specifically.
money.
I can't do anything.
For you two, so are you planning on eating super well as well?
Does Kyra want to eat?
Sure. After that,
You guys
fuck
are
it.
going crazy. All right, so
Yeah, why not?
another 4 for each of you for the room,
Yay.
and then 30 altogether for the food.
Kyra, minus that from your money.
Well, how much was it again? It was.
So 4, 8, 12. You're looking at 42 gold altogether.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you treating us?
Y'all just
spent
got
my
me
own
back to
gold.
life. Of course I fucking am.
I just spent my own gold. Crap.
Wop wop.
Max and Kyra made Leaf not really care
Crust.
about
There we
the value
go.
of money
Brought
anymore.
2
so-
of everything he orders.
It's like, oh, I couldn't possibly.
I'm eating even better.
You guys spend a very comfortable evening in some of the finer places in Baldur's Gate.
While
as
they
the-
eat, oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say while they eat, Kyra would want to just ask. It's everyone but Regan and Ajisai, right?
Correct.
She just wanted like. So did you guys like? There was no one else with you when you did the thing, right? The bringing me back thing.
Besides
No.
Morin? No.
Don't think so.
And you
No.
guys didn't hear anybody talking, did you?
Nope.
Was it like a...
No, it was more like a "if you want power, come and find me" kind of deal. And I'm like, what
Okay,
the fuck
then
are
it
you
wasn't the
talking
boss.
about?
Oh,
Slow turn to a leaf. Slow turn back to Kyra. Quick turn to a leaf. Fucking grabs by the collar. You said something about the box. What's the box doing now?
It's
Out with
not
it.
doing much of anything. It hasn't been doing for a week.
What do you box?
Awake! What?
I
for a
told Regan about it.
Oh, great. So we're all fucking clued in. What's the box been doing?
listen, it's just a box. Leave it
I
alone.
didn't want to tell you because then you'd grab me by my collar and tell me to tell you everything.
Max will kind of consider what Alif has said and then release her. I'm concerned. Rightfully so. That box. Nothing good's gonna come from that box, Alif. If it's whispering shit to you now, that's
Well,
not a
I can
very good
understand
sign.
What is this box?
Oh, hold on. I will
Evil box.
take the box out of Kyra's bag of holding. I will hand Kyra back her own bag of holding.
Oh. Okay.
This one.
Takes it.
It was something that was given to me by the man that saved me last time, and this time also now. He wants me to take it to Waterdeep, and looks over toward the rest of them, just trying to see if any of them say anything beforehand. And apparently it's evil.
It just gives bad vibes. You gotta understand, when you sense things a lot.
No, it's evil.
Kyra holds her ear up to the box. Does she hear anything? Yeah. What was that? Just like a noise of random language, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing
Okay.
makes sense to you.
If I had my helm, I could understand what it's saying, but he told us not to open it. And, well, I was gonna say, it is pretty evil. It's been kind of also giving me bad dreams. But,
Yeah, that sounds pretty evil.
but I have to hold on to it until I can give it away. It's the least I could do. It doesn't matter if I put it in the bag or anything either, so.
Alright. If I were to cast Detect Magic, what would it detect anything?
You cast Detect Magic. Looking at the box, it doesn't seem to give off anything. As you do, you get like a light sense that something inside might be, but it seems like the box itself is blocking it. Something in the box is
He said
stopping
that
it
it
from
was-
seeping out.
He said that it was made of thick lead.
He said it was lined with lead.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we should probably just not fuck with it, especially not right now.
Is it in your hands, Leaf?
Yeah, it is in my hands.
Okay.
Good.
What does that fucking mean, Aaron? Last night, it actually showed me a dream of Dai Li.
Oh yeah, did we got him, right?
He's dead.
Oh yeah.
You say
He
that
said-
looking at Kyra, and you see past him, you see Diley sitting at the bar.
I said he's dead!
Kicking their feet.
Okay, we heard you. Jeez.
The fuck?
I'm looking at the bar.
Did you say that, or are you just like looking
No,
at
I
the bar?
said that.
Okay.
We heard you,
alright.
Alif. Jeez.
Yeah, no one's arguing.
I mean, I get being excited about it.
Good.
The figure slowly turns towards you, Alif, and you see the very familiar figure of Diley looking at you, but their eyes are absent.
Well, nothing we could really do about that box until we give it away.
Yeah, hopefully the guy doesn't just open it up and unleash pure chaos into the world.
And you're supposed to deliver this to where exactly
Waterdeep.
again?
Waterdeep. The guy is supposed to find us, apparently.
He should appear a little bit after we get there from the ship, probably.
Mhm.
I think he said a month back when we left, so a week or two.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm just still looking over toward there, and I'm just like, I'm gonna eat one of my pastries. Like,
Yeah, he's still there.
Are we sure we have the time for another boat trip with everything going on back in the valley?
Well, I mean,
Ajisai
we're heading
apparently
north
can't-
either way.
Ajisai apparently can't feel anybody anymore, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna basically be on our own when we go to look for things anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Though to be honest, I do really still need to go back and see if I can find that man that I was supposed to find before I got teleported away.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go back to the temple, I mean, I don't know if you guys want to.
If we could find a way to get to Waterdeep faster, would the group be opposed to that?
What kind of method
We're
are you
gonna-
talking about?
Uh,
I don't think
I
it'll
was-
help us because the person's going to be finding us in a month, so...
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
more talking about the immediate issues of, a giant elemental evil god trying to be reborn into the world or whatever.
I need to go to
Well-
Waterdeep.
We could still do that, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just saying getting to Waterdeep faster probably isn't going to help, right?
Well, the thing I'm talking about is taking care of whatever we have to back in the valley first, and then maybe going to Waterdeep and taking care of everything in as timely a manner as possible.
Do you have a way to get us to the Desserin Valley faster?
I don't know if I have a way to get us to the valley faster.
Yeah, it seems.
Quick
that the ship
question for
we're-
context, Mr. DM. What is the journey between Waterdeep and the valley like?
It took you 11 days the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Is that
by
including?
carriage.
Is that including getting not only to the valley but also back into the monastery
To
where
get
we
into
still
the
have to go deeper?
monastery, that was 11 days to Red Larch, and then from Red Larch to there, it was kind of circuitous, but if you were to go straight there, you're looking at another probably 5 days to a week.
So just for your guys' context, to even get there and then immediately head back would basically require a full month of travel to make the
Yeah.
whole round trip. I just thought that context might be useful to the conversation. Pep.
Yeah.
We would need... I think if I have to do what I'm doing, I have to be in Waterdeep in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
If you all need to go further, I can just wait in Waterdeep.
Could we... Because I was thinking, I don't know if it would even work, if they would even say yes. But I was thinking, just maybe I could try messaging someone from my hometown. They got a lot of magic there. Maybe they could get us from here to Waterdeep or maybe even to Yartar. I don't know, in a faster fashion.
It'd be
Wouldn't hurt to ask.
something we could think to do when we're done with everything in Waterdeep.
You think they'd do that for free?
I could try to. I mean, it wouldn't need to be free. We could pay for it. We have the money. But I could ask to see if anyone would do it for free and say we could pay if that's required.
Yeah.
Again, I don't even know if they'd agree to it. But
Well.
going to my hometown might be harder, but it might be beneficial if we could.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
No point making solid plans before we get there.
Yeah.
That brings up a question, though. We beat him, right? You guys did, at least, whenever I was petrified, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who?
Marlos.
The man.
Oh
who
yeah.
petrified me.
No, I fucked him up. I mean, we all did, but I delivered the final blow myself.
Do we know that there's still? I mean, wasn't he supposed to be key in doing all of this?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like they're still doing stuff, right? Isn't that kind of the conclusion we came to before?
I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
There's a lot of things we still don't know. Like, we didn't even search the monastery that well.
Yeah.
If we can get back to the monastery in any quick way, I'd say that would be worth trying, Kyra. But I have to do this.
I know you do, and I want to help. I'm just worried that, a evil god is going to show up and destroy the world.
I know that's pretty steep and hardcore, but you gotta rest your brain a bit. You just came back. You're gonna give yourself a stroke here in a minute. I can see part of your face seizing up already. Just chill.
Now, you do look
I
a
mean,
little
even
red.
if we could get to Yartar, it'd still be a several-day trip to get back to the temple, so there would be time to rest if that was the case.
Let's just focus on getting to Waterdeep and take it from there. Plus, I'm sure Regan and Ajisai have their own opinions on what we ought to be doing next.
Yeah. Fair.
You feel a light grasp once again at the back of your neck, Kyra.
It just turns around again real quick.
I could give you what you need. You wish to stop great evils. We could do that together.
Okay, seriously, none of that. None of you heard that.
Heard what?
God.
Did you see Diley at the bar?
What? No.
What?
But, did you?
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing a voice that's really fucking creepy, honestly, and telling me it could give me things, like the power that I need or whatever.
All right, I might not be the most top-shape paladin in the world, but something in my paladin knowledge is telling you don't do that.
Well, I mean, it sounds creepy as fuck, so I'm not immediately tempted to.
Good. Creepy equals evil. Most of the time, anyway.
You just kind of look into around.
Could you ask him if it's evil?
Yeah, are you evil? Thing talking to me? He's out, I guess.
Is Diley still at the bar?
No.
Okay.
Well,
sorry to hear you guys are seeing things and not in the fun way.
Well,
I mean, if we could get to Waterdeep faster, would that be a bad thing? I mean, waiting there? Just
I guess not.
for things to happen?
It wouldn't be a bad thing, but I mean, if it costs us something, then we might as well just stay on the boat.
Yeah, I don't know. You're not fully clued in, but people on the boat are pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I say let's
they
take
say
the boat.
that
Either way.
the doors get kicked in, And you see a man in a long coat with a feathered hat walking
My
into the
boy!
boat. Where's my new sailor?
What are you doing here?
I have been
Okay, the
looking
boat
at
is immediately
every
more
tavern. All over this damned city, and you pick up in the upper district. I had to walk up a hill to get here. I fucking
I'm
hate
so-
hills.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to
Hey,
treat
you're
myself.
new. You didn't know. Do they have gin at least?
I'm
Hope so.
sure they do.
I'll be back. If someone walks up.
I need to get me a hat like that, guys.
Right? I
10 gold and it's yours.
Done.
Did you say 10?
Man.
How much did you say?
Huh?
Cord, I love the open ocean.
I've given it to him. The hat is mine. Give
He
it
comes
to
back
me.
with a flagon just filled with gin, and he plops his hat on your head, Kyra.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Pleasure to meet you, Missy. I didn't catch your name when you were a corpse.
Kyra.
Kyra, nice to meet you. Captain Rion Reynolds.
Pleasure.
Wow, I
Reach out to
I
shake
just-
hands very weakly.
Oh, I
but
just
still.
caught what you did with his name.
You just got it?
Oh
I
my
don't-
god!
I don't get it.
Oh, guys.
He's-
I got it. And then
Oh, guys.
I don't get it.
I love how you just got
Like-
that.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric, say it to yourself, homie.
What a Liam O'Brien moment.
Reynolds? Ryan?
Captain of the Blood Pool. Nice to meet you.
There we go.
Pleasure.
Weakly shakes hand.
You need a drink.
You're damn right I do.
We all do.
He leaves and comes back with a second flagon of gin.
All right, I like you. She drinks it.
There we go.
Oh.
Get some strength in you, some spirit.
As you guys drink
Good.
the night away, Regan and Ajisai said you wanted to talk. You guys finish your night of eating and having a few drinks yourselves as you find yourself in a fairly fancy establishment. You retire to your quarters where you have a large 4-post bed. There's a mirror with a few drawers in case you have anything you wish to store, and large paned windows that show the dimly lit, at this point lightly raining city of Baldur's Gate.
Ajisai is going to take off their armor and weapons and such and put them to the side, since they've been carrying those with them. Is Regan doing anything in particular?
Probably just setting their staff against the wall and kind of looking out over the city. Looking around the room, it's very fancy.
I've never stayed in a place like this before.
Yeah, it's a little different than my place back home. It's a bit much.
And I don't think I've ever had a day like this before either.
Yeah, me neither.
You know,
Hmm.
I owe you a lot. I learned to eventually meditate and get over it whenever I was stuck in the wall. But I don't know what would have happened to me if you hadn't come along and gotten me out of that cliffside.
I'm glad I did. I can't imagine what it must have been like. I'm grateful that, well, Valandris gave me that dream, and then, you know, Suzuten showed me the way to you.
Yeah.
Getting blown up by a wall wasn't the most fun, but
Sorry.
minor. No, it's minor compared to what we've gone through since.
You've been having to put up with me ever since you found me. I know that it wasn't easy to deal with me whenever I was, semi-corporeal.
You keep saying I had to deal with you. It was never dealing with you, Ajisai. It never is. It's just who you were at the time. Didn't bother me in the slightest. All I wanted was for you to be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess. And thanks for allowing me to see the world. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have found my dad. He might have been, I don't know, sacrificed by the cult or whatever. I wouldn't have found him without you. So we've helped each other.
You've helped me out a lot more than I've helped you.
I don't think it's a contest, sorry.
No. There's something I've wanted to bring up with you, but since Kyra's been dead, and it hasn't felt like the right time to do so. And I'm not really good at it anyways. And since I know we're going to be heading back to the valley, and we should, and I mean, if anyone's not going to complain about that, it's me. But I figure this is the last time we're really going to have to relax, so this is probably the best time to talk about it.
I was going to lock the door to the room.
Uh-huh.
I want to pay you back.
How do you mean? You don't have to pay me back for anything, Ajisai.
You compare me to your siblings a lot, which is fine.
I don't think of you like a sibling. I hope you know that. I mean, in your rambunctious nature, you remind me a little bit of them, but no, you are the furthest thing from a sibling in my mind.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
What's the furthest thing from a sibling?
Not a sibling?
He, like, turns back, having not been looking over that way as of locking the door. And she is going to begin walking towards Regan. A very soft smile on her face that gives way slowly into a kind of more subtly mischievous expression.
Oh no.
And as she does, she is going to begin disrobing.
You've helped me an awful lot, and I'm not really that good at impulse control ever since I came back. And I hope this isn't too terribly forward. But I want to pay you back. And I'm willing to start tonight.
Regan's face is going to go very, very red. Well, I guess I have stuff to pay you back for too. If you're okay with it.
I think I am.
Going to vary.
Regan.
Go ahead. You go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Regan will also start disrobing, and she will pull Ajisai in for a kiss.
She will absolutely reciprocate. And I think we could probably draw a curtain on that scene, because I think that we fully understand where that's going.
And as the two of them finish their evening, the rest of you spend your night drinking with Captain Rian. I think that's where we're gonna end our session.
Woo! Hooray! Hooray! I'm not the only one things are talking to anymore.
Y'all are just going crazy. Oh my
Hooray,
god!
the OG3 are going insane!
Y'all got all your own individual evil shit.
Yeah, we do.
Fucking, we fixed Ajusai, and now everyone else is terrible, and Ajusai is just over here having a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, we're like, we're
My
gonna
God.
go in zone. Y'all have fun.
I'm happy someone noticed the gin thing.
Yeah.
It's like, wait.
Oh! Oh!
So
That was
before we
also
before we
right,
properly conclude,
That's also yeah.
before we properly conclude,
Yeah.
Hayden,
Yes.
there's a time-honored tradition.
Oh,
no.
no. Come
I
on,
would,
guys.
I would
don't
prefer
think
you
we
guys
need
do that
to.
outside of this.
Ow, you're no fun.
I'm like, it's an Aaron game. We don't got
An
it.
Aaron game.
We'll do it. We'll do it like with my dice downstairs. We'll do that.
All right.
Oh my.
So apparently we're allergic to the time-honored tradition in Aaron's game.
I don't think we've ever done it in the errands.
Yes, we
We'll
have.
do it later.
Once.
Yeah.
Once.
I think so. Do we have any announcements for the week? Do we have anything going on right now?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So tune in on heckin' Saturday for some more Vestige. And I guess get your Chat19s in while you can. This next coming up one is going to be heckin' Spencer night.
Woo!
It's true. It's very true. Yeah, we
Ask
haven't
all
really been-
your
Yes.
pressing Merriam Volgan questions.
Yeah.
And other than that, I don't think we have anything else. So we're going to say goodbye to YouTube and we're going to start thinking about what we're going to do for a raid.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube!
Buddy.